about. We're gonna get to that later, but I mean, we gonna dive into it, but we gotta get one right now. We watching the Las Vegas Aces against the Washington Mystics. Vegas is right now down 46-54 third quarter, but my Aces gonna find a way to pull out this W. But we're gonna have a little bit more on that later. But Calvin, I gotta tell you something, man. It's been a hectic week for your boy, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
First of all, how you like to ride over here?
I love it. I'm you saw my jaw. I was like, nah, this can't be. But then you did make a promise a long time ago. You said, man, the next ride I'm getting, you ain't got to worry about. You gonna have a lot more room.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what Kevin has alluded to, I'm gonna turn back the clock a little bit. When I first met Kevin, it was for this show. Kevin inboxed me. I was doing the show with my dad. He said he got to be on. I'm like in the back of my mind, like, yo, I would like to be my co-host because I've always been a fan of Kevin and all of his work on social media and everything. The following he has, I always loved what he did, and I always was hoping and wishing that he'll come and ingratiate that into the Studio W family, and he's done that and has not disappointed me one bit. But the thing was, I always pick up my co-host on the way to work. We always carpool here. And I got a nice car. I got a 2018 Mercedes-Benz CLA 250. Humble brag. Look damn good in it. But I'm ready to trade this in for a Chrysler Pacifica right now. Man, I swear I have been felling. My car's in the shop. My work truck is in the shop. And I've run around and run a car right. And this thing, oh my Lord, have mercy. Woo! Yeah. It's like that. It's like that.
Night and day.
Night and day. Now I tell you, I look damn good. I look damn good in my car. I ain't getting rid of it, but I'm ready to trade it. I'm ready to trade in for this right now. It's such a difference. Such a difference. But yo, it's summertime. It's one of those cool. I mean, had an AC on and that thing kick back. You just cruising. Like we're about to do now. We're about to kick back, grab a glass, and talk about these sports. These sports, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick because I want you to see where we going right here. That's right, Laker Nation, stand up. If y'all got a problem with the Lakers with everything they doing right now, you probably got a problem with me because I love them. I'm probably the only one out here that's loving what Los Angeles is doing right now. Yeah, so what? The draft sucked. We don't know. We don't know 95% of the people that was up in there. So what? But LeBron James Jr. getting drafted by the Lakers to play along with his father. How can anyone be mad at that? Let me count the ways. All right. Number one, we all knew this was going to happen 2 years ago. That's why I told you I don't even flood my timeline with it. We saw this coming for the past 2 years. It is not new.
It was the worst kept secret.
Yes,
to be honest with you.
And we all know the beast of an agent that Rich Paul is, best in the game. LeBron James, one of the greatest of our generation. And we all know the story franchise that is the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, we have to understand something. We are in the entertainment business. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So rule number one is you gotta make the money. Look at the Lakers right now. Face facts, ladies and gentlemen, they're a mom and pop organization. If they're not selling tickets, if they're not selling merch, they're not profiting. Now, you can do that without winning. See the Los Angeles Clippers, see how you can go that route. But Lakers have been competitive. So as long as you got LeBron James, you're going to be competitive. You're at least going to be talking about the play-in tournament at the very least when you're talking about the Lakers. It's not like this. It's not like the Cleveland Cavaliers before LeBron got there. Or we're not talking about the Charlotte Hornets. We're not talking about the Wizards who we're not even.
That's not even worth mentioning at this point.
Exactly. Now, compound that with you're gonna draft his son. You know what you're gonna get out of his son? You're gonna get the same work ethic. You're gonna get the same training regimen. You're gonna get the same, dedication to the game, the same IQ that LeBron James has. You're gonna get all that. So I mean, yeah, He went to UFC. Did not really have a good time there. But you got to think about this: the man had a heart attack. He just recovered from a heart attack. So why are you worried about his numbers? Now he also had a very good comeback, from what I saw. So don't even go about the numbers. Yeah, he's an undersized guard, but look at the pedigree. Look at the intangible. Look at what he's bringing to the table. And this on top of everything else. This is the stamp of approval. During Father's Day month, how can anybody say the best place for a young man is not with his father? I know I said he needs to go back to school. I know he said he needs to go. I also said he really need to go to VCU. But that's
Yeah,
that's what I
I mean,
said.
to me, it's
That's
like
what I really said.
it's all well and good. I just think he did it 1 year too early.
Yeah, but think about this. Look whose son he is.
I know.
LeBron didn't need college, so how can we say that the best place for his son is to be no, the best place for me, now I think about it, the best place for his son is to be with his father doing the same regimen, the same training routine that LeBron had, same development his father had when he got drafted. That's why I'm trying to turn. I'm starting to turn the corner a bit. The more I think about it, the more it's making sense for the Lakers. Now I'm not a Laker fan, but I am a fan of this move. Now if they're not competitive, at least they will make money to stay afloat. Because they're not like all other organizations that got other businesses to fall back on. If they're not selling tickets or they're not selling merchandise, they're not profiting. So I love the move. I feel like the Lakers are going to be just fine. That's why I was starting to show off of Bob Marley, Three Little Birds. Because every little thing is gonna be all right. Oh, we gotta get your mic straight. Speaking of,
How are you guys?
we're doing pretty good. Matter of fact, Murmur, we take this mic right here.
Oh, let's ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, the best man to ever do it.
I don't care about the Bronny James. What? Let's talk about the great move that the Nova Knicks made.
Go for it. I gotta fix the mic.
Speaking of this, while doing all the hype about the Bronny James and all that, the Knicks made a quiet move, and now they have the 4 running mates that won back-to-back national championships together on one team.
Oh, Mikal Bridges.
Yes, and didn't cost them a lot. They gave up 4 first-round picks, but you think about it. The longer they stay winning and staying in the playoffs, those are late-round, first-round picks, which they could either pan out to a good player or they were just 4 picks wasted.
Well, let's talk about how much OG is about to get paid.
Oh, he already got it. $212 million.
$212 million.
And they still keep Julius Randle. Now you look at Julius becoming a stretch 5. And that could be dangerous.
You know what? And I'm sitting there thinking about, you remember that one?
That starting 5 looks dangerous.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Julius Randle as your starting 5.
Absolutely.
That is in the East. There won't be too many more cakewalks for nobody in the East. I mean, they look like they building this team to compete with Boston. And I like what they're doing. If 48-minute Tom finds a way not to be 48-minute Tom, they could actually win something.
Oh, so let me. This is word been thrown out all across the social media and all across sports ever since Bronny got drafted. It's called nepotism. You heard that word been thrown around like nepotism? Yeah, because
everybody can't be lying though.
Yeah, but don't hate on the Lakers. But look at what we just talked about. What New York did. Like none of this would have happened if Rick Brunson wasn't in New York, right?
Well,
and his agent.
That was obvious because they had already said that him leaving was and him going to New York had everything to do with his daddy being on that coaching staff.
Okay, so why hate on Bronny being drafted?
I mean, it shouldn't have been no surprise. I mean, he's been over the last couple of years, or 8, maybe almost 10 years ago, he said it himself that he was going to stay around and play in the league long enough to be able to play with his son.
Yeah, that's not my debate.
But I mean, to me, it had LeBron all over it in some kind of way. But that's the Lakers organization, and anybody would be a fool to not think that Rich Paul would not be Bronny's agent.
Yes, nepotism.
And
just like Rick Brunson, Brunson's agent, his son is Mikal Bridges' agent.
What, Jalen Brunson's agent?
Yeah, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, their agents, they was on the dad's agents. Nepotism. So my thing is don't hate on the Lakers.
But hold on.
But then give New York their flowers.
The New York thing shouldn't even have been a surprise because remember, they had a battle in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And at the end of that game, you could tell what was about to happen.
Yes.
And Mikal Bridges said in the interview that they had, he was like, I love the Knicks fans.
Just we gonna since the guest not on, we're gonna put a pin in that, and because Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson
that was great.
Night. The chairs and knuckles.
Oh, that was great last night.
That Joe said game 8.
Oh, that was great.
Oh my God, that was so funny. That was so hilarious.
I see. I'm really seeing that they are really going to push this new era of the attitude era. I'd also seen Mr. Heyman get destroyed by his tribal chief.
Yeah. Well, see, basically they writing him off for a minute. He's coming back
with Roman comeback.
Yeah, well, Paul Heyman had a huge hand in that one too, because I mean, like I said, to me, Paul Heyman's he's the GOAT in this game. He's straightly the GOAT because, like I said, he's done so much for
wrestling.
Exactly. I mean, the things he's done inside, outside the ring. I mean, and the crowd is all over it because every time he comes out and he always says, "My name is Paul," and everybody just chants along with him like they giving him flowers.
Take me with you.
You know what?
What he said?
Oh yeah. Now, if you also notice, have you noticed? And I'm sure Roma, I know you have too. The last 2 weeks, people have been taken out on the stretchers at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Last week was CM Punk. This week, Paul Heyman. And remember. Well, yeah.
So are you trying to say all the ECW? ECW goes are coming to hunt Paul Heyman?
Here's the thing. Well, what I was going to say is everything comes in threes. 3 is the most powerful number. Like you said, Ricochet, CM Punk, and now Paul Heyman. They all got taken out towards the end of the show in consecutive weeks. That should tell you something.
What is it? What is it telling me, Kevin?
Well, you're going to see some major developments in the next few months, like around SummerSlam.
Well, let's just say
I see a lot of recycling.
I see Roman coming back.
Oh, that's
already a definite, but I got a wild card that joins him when he comes back.
Well, you already got the Usos coming back.
I mean, but you got Jacob Fatu. But nobody is talking about his brother.
Also known as Omar Fatu.
No, really. His brother has. You think Solo Samoan Spike is something? His brother Zilla.
You talking about Zilla?
What he done remixed it.
He does.
And he does it like Randy Orton does the RKO. It comes from out of nowhere. It might be a spinning spike.
It might be a
tornado spike, whatever.
It might be a phenomenal forearm spike.
Yes. Yeah, and he's coming.
Oh man, come on, man.
Look. He's coming, and he's gonna align himself. They already said it. It's been rumblings. He's already aligning himself with Roman.
It's going. I told you, I can't wait for the Civil War to happen.
I'm sitting there.
It's going to be a war game. And it's going to be an all Samoan.
I'm just recovering from seeing Jake, and I'm sitting there yelling at the screen. I said, Mill got something to do with this. He's been talking about this for months, and the one time you don't say anything, he shows up.
Now watch when.
Come on, man. Now look.
Now I'm talking Zilla. I beat Mill to the Zilla punch.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna be like Romar.
Good job.
I'm gonna be like Romar. You done did something.
Paying attention. I mean,
yeah,
y'all got me paying attention.
We read the tea leaves. It's out there. It's out there in the ether for a reason.
Look, isn't it crazy? You started off with that, and look who I've been hanging with lately.
We all love him.
But look at this. Isn't this like the greatest fatherly gift? Like,
you gotta turn the camera on. Put it on the camera.
Oh yeah. This was.
Everybody has to enjoy their Father's Day gifts. I take care of it. Here we go. Yeah. Click.
Man.
That's nice little.
A beautiful friend of mine, she gave me this for Father's Day, and I wasn't expecting this. Like, this is my whole life on the cup in a nutshell. All the women, and of course my son, but pictures of me, my mother, and my big sister. That picture of my graduation from a GED graduation, and then my chump squad, my beautiful, lovely chump squad. So,
yeah, that's dope.
Right after today, bro. It goes up.
Are you gonna drink it out if it once?
Yeah, this is yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Definitely can't put that.
Well,
I'm want to keep that around forever.
No, let him have his moment.
I'm a coffee cup collector. One of the weird things that some y'all don't know about me, and it's kind of crazy because I don't know why. I like having different types of coffee cups, but I'm a collector of coffee cups and other strange things that people don't know about me that probably are shocking.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That is pretty nice.
Right.
But so back to the wrestling. I noticed there's a lot of recycling going on.
Yeah, but
a lot of
bringing back old, trying to make them new.
Yeah, like we just talking about. Like I said, I see where they writing Ricochet off.
Yep.
Now you pay attention to NXT. You see a guy that's just as fast as him, just as probably even more
agile and everything.
Yeah, and his name is Wes Lee.
But the crazy thing, along with the Ricochet story and Hallie Nemos, she's in negotiation for her contract.
Yeah. Always.
Isn't that strange?
They both
was up at the same time. I think she's gonna leave the company, but they would be fools to let her go.
We'll see about that. She's still announcing, he not. So I think she might stay. And next time you see Ricochet is in the Royal Rumble.
Or in the next week or two, you might see him on AEW.
You still might see him on AEW, but notice how all these wrestlers is crossing over now.
Mm-hmm.
They're signing different deals to allow them to cross over. So Ricochet might not be signed to WWE again, but that's not necessarily saying that's going to be the last you see Ricochet.
Don't be funny. Because, like I said, I done seen them saying that they're about to go. It's almost like they're heading back into the attitude era of WWE again, right?
Yeah, but this is different.
Yeah. Now, like you said, they like nostalgia, and they do like throwbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised if you see a throwback of the Hardy Boys return.
I doubt it. I don't want to see it.
There has been some rumblings with that.
But you know who I'd rather really see return? The Dudley Boys.
I don't want to see them return either.
I do. I do. Devon, get the table.
Or my other favorite, Testify.
Now, I saw them do the WWE draft. They are done. They are cooked. They are I don't want to see no more. I mean, yeah, come do your little. You come see a little wrestling, do their little wrestling thing. They little
Hey,
their
but
stick. But
I'm sorry to say, right now,
I don't want to see them no more in the ring.
I'd be scared for anybody to get in the ring with Brian Breaker right now.
Oh man,
Brian Breaker. I mean,
yo,
dude,
he's the next
dude,
Rick
he's his daddy and uncle all in one body. His dad and uncle in one body. Bro, did you see him?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask
Did you see that speed?
Yeah,
I know that spear really had to break somebody that his bones.
Yes, ladies.
Oh, he done snatched souls in one move. Like this past Monday.
Bro, I don't care who. Everybody got their finishing move, but ain't nobody spear like his.
Yes, here we go. And we go to the sports page. We have our wrestling guru.
Uh-oh.
She's back.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're so good.
Y'all.
To have you back again.
Oh, thank you all so much. I feel so special.
Oh boy, here we go.
And we just sitting here cutting up, talking about wrestling. Everything went down on Raw and SmackDown and NXT. Give us your take on Braun Breaker, because before we were talking about how I feel like the wrestling they're just recycling now. We're moving Wesley and Ricochet's going on. I feel like they like two of the similar the same personas. I see Javon. I see a lot of Montez Ford and Javon Evans.
Mm-hmm.
And the list goes on, but we on Braun Breaker and comparing him. I mean, his dad and his uncle
in one body.
And you know what? That's exactly where I was going.
He both of them in one body.
Yo, yeah. I mean, he done snatched souls in one move. Like the way he speared Kaiser and Sheamus.
Man, when I seen him do Kaiser, when Kaiser was ready to do what he was about to do to Sheamus, and that man came around there like
a linebacker.
I thought I was seeing the Caucasian version of Ray Lewis.
That
joke shook me.
And look, that hit was so hard, I almost fell off the bed.
Hey, look, when I seen it,
I was like, dang.
Yeah, I actually had to shimmy myself.
Yo, come on, man. All right, go ahead. I got to hear your take.
He took that man's life.
So I know when I seen all these spears that he was given, I saw stars.
I don't want to. I know everybody got a spear in their repertoire, but his different.
Oh my God. So so I can't even get the words out. It's terrible how it is. And crazy part is that even though he has a mixture of his dad and his uncle, but he also remind me of Goldberg. And the reason why I say that
One
is
trick
because
pony.
Goldberg did the spears. Goldberg literally thought that he was still on the 50-yard line trying to take you out.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, but
I looked at
he's
the
dangerous
WCW.
too.
I looked
He,
at
and that's where I think Breaker is channeling that Goldberg spear, because when Goldberg speared you, it was like, you know,
he thought he
oh
was still playing football.
man, playing football ain't even the word. It's like you up at the pearly gates. God, am I still here?
You was up in the upper room at
I
that
was
point.
looking at the who killed WCW, and I seen and Kevin Nash was talking about when he fought him, like, bro, like, no,
We
he
not on
hit me like this. We not playing football. He was like, he really
It's trying to take you
took me out.
You gotta understand, 2 years ago, this is how bad we slept on him. Well, I ain't sleep on because I saw it. 2 years ago, he's in NXT and he wore a T-shirt that said "Best Spear in the Business."
Yeah.
It's on. Look, I can show you right now. It's on sale right now. This was his T-shirt when he was in NXT. Best Spear in the Business.
Because he was giving them out like 5-cent bubble gum.
Now, I will tell you this though, Carmelo Hayes need to go back down to NXT.
Oh my God.
Nah, he needs to stay right where he is.
He's gonna get cut. He's gonna have a better career when he leaves WWE for AEW.
So I think with Carmelo, I think he's good at where he's at, because now you're being elevated into the actual business side of longevity when you move up to the main roster.
And it's kind of crazy because him and Brian came in on that heel type of level.
Yeah.
But I think Brian should have got pulled up last year. He got robbed of being pulled up last year.
They didn't have. He did actually. He
Remember,
did
we
get
talked
pulled
about-
up.
we
He
was
did
talking
get
about
pulled
it
up
on the show
last year. He did get pulled up, but they ain't have nothing for him, so he went back.
And then also he was good as a tag team when he tagged up with Corbin.
Yeah, you
Right.
said that.
So he was
That was needed for him.
Yeah.
good at that, because also they were the tag team champions. So they had that run and they had that push. But of course, things change when you get up on the main roster. And then going back to Carmelo, I think Carmelo is he's actually where he's good at now. But do I see them trying to push him to like a tag? I mean, not a tag, but
a single title championship.
Yeah. I don't see that just yet.
And I only see one title for him. Well, maybe two. And that's gonna be between, I think, the Intercontinental and the American.
Yeah.
And the US. He ain't going. Yeah.
So now I'm telling y'all now, don't beat me up. But y'all gonna have to forgive me because I did not watch SmackDown last night. I had
well, don't worry, we can get you caught up.
We'll get you straight.
Well, they had.
But I did see a lot of it on social media, so I was keeping up. And I love how Solo got mad because Paul Heyman didn't acknowledge him as the tribal chief.
Well, we will say one thing. I will say one thing about Paul. He is loyal to his clients.
That's it.
You can't.
Well, Paul know how to play the game,
and he know Roman, and he baited Solo.
Mm-hmm.
He baited Solo, so now you done put your hands on Roman's wise man. Guess what you getting? The Civil War.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got my surprise that who's going to join him. It's not going to be Sami Zayn as the fourth Uso.
No,
it's going to be Zilla. It's going to be Zilla.
Zilla Fatu? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's spinning Spike.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so interesting.
And then what's crazy? Jimmy and Jay is going to come together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's already set up.
But that's after Jay win Money in the Bank and gets his hands on one of those single championships, because that's when Jimmy gonna come back.
Yep.
I got him coming back to help Jay get a title. It's only right since he done screwed him out of him.
So that'll be SummerSlam. So yeah, so definitely we'll see some smoke coming during SummerSlam.
We might be writing it. They might be listening to this show, and they might be writing. We might be writing it. We might be writing the skits for them.
I've been saying this for months, and then I'm telling
We
you,
might have to cut. They might have to cut us a check
because
this is recorded.
Between the four of us, somebody is listening.
Yeah, and then also if they are, I need my coin yoings. Okay,
Mel, that's you to work that one out.
Oh, I can. That's the problem.
Oh yes, she can work out. She is a notary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need our writers' compensation.
Yeah.
If we see some of this, if we sitting here talking about this now, and this start and stuff like that start playing out, yeah, y'all
exactly how Romar is talking about it now.
AWB, our financial advisor. AWB, you got this. He'll get back to us in a minute, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be a go.
Oh, now with Ricochet. Now, I will agree, Wes is starting to look more like Ricochet, and I give him all his credits. Now, I know Ricochet is out. I know his contract's getting ready to expire. Where do you future for Ricochet?
He already going to AEW.
Yeah, him and Will Ospreay is on a collision course. That match is going to happen.
Yeah,
I believe it. Him and Will Ospreay is going to have that. And it's gonna be on that Randy Orton is greatest match of all time type level for indie wrestling.
Hey, I seen a highlight of Ricochet. I think him and somebody else in a triples tag team match.
Yeah, so it had been,
and all three of them took to the ropes to hit the same move.
Yeah,
bro, it was so. And I mean, like, it was looking like you watching synchronized swimmers.
Like, yeah, that's how
they did the jump. They did it. I mean, they did it perfectly. Like, because everybody landed on top of the dude all at the same time.
Yes, that's how Ricochet made his name.
Yeah,
but I will say one thing: the new Omos is in NXT right now, and he's better than Omos.
Obafemi.
Yeah, hey, say what you want. Say what you want, Ken. He can wrestle. Omos couldn't. And he's a little bit more scarier to me than Omos.
What?
Yeah. Do you see his speed?
He's going to send Wesley up the main roster because he's fighting him for the North American Championship. He's going to beat Wesley. And NXT is not going to have anything else for him right now. So that's how I see him going up. I can see Wesley really needs to be on WWE Speed.
Yes.
I ain't seen
on
that
Twitter.
Show.
It's on Twitter. That's where Wesley belongs.
So you got to watch it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Jeez.
Yes. Ain't Andrade the Speed champion or something?
Yeah.
Andrade, yeah.
So you pin somebody real fast or something?
Yeah, I think the match you got 3 minutes.
I think they're 3-minute matches or something. I think.
Yeah.
No more than 5. So they're very Pete Gonzalez type matches and.
So they was very they very Goldbergish WCW matches.
Yeah. That's the object of it. Just
hey, how you doing?
Also I'm not sure if y'all noticed or not. One of the most popular backstage interviewers, her last night was yesterday. Kayla Braxton.
Yes.
What
congratulations to her. She's moving and better.
Where she's going?
They didn't really say. I know she got some outside projects.
She probably got some primetime TV jump.
So yeah, like I said, I saw this on Instagram the other day. But yeah, Kayla Braxton, her WWE career is is now over. But like I said, man, one of the best backstage interviewers over the last 8 years.
I wonder if she's taking the same thing that because also it was an interview for ESPN named John Anderson. He loved ESPN. He loved Sports Center after 25 years to take on a different project too. I wonder if they got something to do with that also.
I wonder what happened to Jonathan Coachman.
His name got circulated because at one point they were talking about he might come back.
Oh yeah, him and Vince got the beefing. That's what happened with him.
Oh, so he wasn't gonna pucker up the Vince.
Correct.
He did, but he got tired of it.
Oh, so he realized that he realized that Vince kept him around because he was a pucker upper.
And Vince owed him $10 million.
So now that Vince is gone, and Coachman's name has been brought up on social media the last couple of days ago. Well, I'm glad you mentioned.
I mean, but you think about it, like they done had all these pay-per-view events, and like SummerSlam, all that. They always, you never know who they gonna bring back or who gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think Coach deserves a shot at sticking it to somebody again.
Well, I mean, because they did mention he might be somebody's manager. He does not want to go back to commentating.
I mean, hey, I think. Did y'all know Michael Cole did the whole Raw a couple of weeks ago by himself?
Yes.
No, that was this past Monday.
This was this Monday?
Past Monday.
This past Monday.
Hey, I couldn't stand him when he first started.
Well,
there's a backstory to why this happened on Monday.
What's going on with Pat Matt? What's going on with Pat?
So the main reason why, now the show was in Indy, so it was in Pat McAfee's backyard. The real reason why was because his father-in-law passed away.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that if you knew, but there was some rumor going around which was dispelled quickly that he didn't show up because the Wyatt Six was on a warpath the Monday before, and they took out people, and so that rumor was quickly dispelled. But the reason why was his father-in-law passed away.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, since we mentioned the bloodline, rest in peace to Sika.
Yeah.
That's
Sika
Roman's
and
father.
Yeah,
Roman's father. I did hear about that.
Yeah, so he.
Wow,
that was helping with the delay of his return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then also too, he is sitting up there with his other son, Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie.
So
Matthew, his nephew Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
Man, hey, let's just say, I guess wrestling wouldn't be nowhere. They are really the backbone of it outside of the feud, like the Flairs and the Dusty Rhodes. But if you look at it, they the backbone of the company. They are the reason for wrestling almost.
Well, yes.
It's too many of them, and it just keep
right. But
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Also,
I didn't even know he was Samoan. I thought he was Japanese.
No.
Yoko. For real, as a kid, I thought he was he came from Japan.
He is a definite Pacific Islander. I will definitely say that. No, well, so you have a lot of legacies within the organization. I think theirs is more unique because it started off as you got the Chief Maivia, and then you got because it's The Rock's grandmother, I think, and she's the one that actually started doing the promotion.
Hey man,
yes,
so,
Jacob ran that joke down in the interview.
He did. He definitely did, but also too, because either way you look at it, he tried to write off The Rock by saying we don't know if he's related, but no, he's actually related to all of y'all because of how it started first, and then also the grandmother being the first promoter, so she was getting everybody involved and stuff. So from that aspect, from the ground up, yes, they are a dynasty to be reckoned with. You can't go nowhere and not know that they actually started all the way from the ground up. So that is the one thing that that would never be disputed and taken away from them. And yes, they are known in every way, and then also too, they are so diverse because you don't, like you said, you didn't know that Yokozuna was actually Samoan.
Remember when I was a kid, he got no waving the Japan flag.
Yeah,
so I was thought he was.
So of course
Japanese.
they are so diverse and so woven into the culture, you don't know who is who. But after you actually check out their lineage, then you know, okay, yeah, y'all truly are a dynasty, because I really thought the man was Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just like, it's just like Nia Jax. You come on. I would have never thought it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like it's
Tamina looked like her daddy. So
yeah.
you knew her daddy was Superfly. So
Right.
looks like her father. So yeah.
Man, you got me thinking. I'm sitting there thinking about people that could look like they could be part of. I wouldn't be surprised if the Godfather was.
And the part is, you never know, because his
Yeah,
You'll be surprised.
You look at the skin tone and all that.
because his mama may have been black, but his daddy may have been Samoan.
Yeah, because it just keep growing.
Yeah, and they're steady growing. Like Ava is now the fourth generation superstar now. She's 4. She's number 4. Because of course she's The Rock's daughter.
That's insane. You gotta think, you got the Anawai family, Maivia family, Tonga family.
And they're all related. That's the sad part.
Can you
And it seems
can you
like-
imagine a family
But
tree?
it almost seemed like all their daddies was brothers or something.
The Fatus, that's 4. That's 4 of them right there. And I think it might be one more. Or the Snookers. They like the cousin.
Yeah.
Like, brother, the lineage is
Insane.
great there.
That's roots.
Yeah.
I mean, they just like folks. They were
What's your name, boy?
I mean, cause you got Big Mama. She got like 13 kids, and then you got all these cousins and all these aunts and uncles, and then turn around, we're calling our aunt and uncle, and then if we got older cousins, they are aunt and uncle. So yeah,
man. Let's go, Scott. Let's go wrestle in the dirt. Like that. I mean, that's pretty much like. Imagine that's pretty much probably how it started. Y'all, they brothers and all. Come on, man.
In their backyard.
I see this.
Oh, you saw that interview Jada had when he first met Roman? Well, what he said his name was Joey.
Yeah. Yeah.
He met them. He was already in his room, already playing with his toys.
They said, man, he came in there taking my stuff. Again, that's how brothers are. And then because even like in my family, so my aunt married a Samoan, same thing. It's like you got some of them down to live with us, and then they was like had that same type of growing up experience that Jay and Roman had as well. Well, actually, how all of them had. So yeah, I definitely understand the culture.
I know, what I'm saying? Like when I found out Rikishi was their dad, and I was like, and Rikishi was one of my favorite wrestlers. I used to like Rikishi, and then I'm like, find this out.
Yeah.
Then
and then so in the picture. Then you like,
yeah. I'm like, I thought it was just them.
No.
There's more.
Then you got like you say, then out of the blue, and you kept it under wraps to me for so long.
But
like, yeah, that's just Solo. He just all right, bro.
But the crazy part is,
brother, right?
It is 7 of them.
What? Ho! They got more brothers.
Yes, and 2 sisters.
Hold on.
And 2 sisters. Yes.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Rikishi was Rikishi.
He was. He was.
Yeah.
His pull-out game was trash.
Look.
He was Rikishi. He was revving up everywhere he went.
He's out there doing the stink face and everything.
He said, I'm gonna make sure I'm creating generational wealth.
The youngest one, if I'm not mistaken, the youngest one just graduated high school.
Oh, Kevin Owens' son is about to graduate high school.
Boy, that you see.
Yeah. Yes, Kevin Owens' son is about to hit that performance.
Man, he look like he been swinging lumber. He been swinging axes at trees.
Rocky,
6'8". He looked down on his daddy, man.
but hey, Rakisha said I might be big, but I know how to work.
Hey, Kevin Owens son look like he part of the Wyatt family. Oh, for real, that man 6'8". I seen the picture. He just looking down on.
Just looking big.
Just looking at big for nothing. Just.
I mean, his beard cleared Kevin Owens' head.
Damn.
That was crazy.
Hey, but Brock Lesnar's daughter.
She
looked just like her daddy.
Yeah, oh, that's daddy right there.
God forbid.
Well, if she come into wrestling, we already know what she gonna be.
This was way too obvious.
The briskness of Carnage.
The what?
And I can see it. I can see it.
The beastness of Carnage. That's what she gonna be.
The beastness.
The beastness.
Oh,
he was the beast.
I get that the first part.
So what? The beast. Yep.
The beastess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do.
What if Paul Heyman comes back as her manager?
That'll be even more great.
Listen, I don't want to see her in the dark alley.
Oh no!
Because I guarantee you, I don't condone violence. However, I'm not gonna fight that bro. I'm gonna tell you now.
What's your name? Oh, all right.
Lesnar.
What's your last name? Yeah.
No, you might get put in the Suplex City on that one.
Oh no! I'd be like, hey, you won this. What do you want? Matter of fact, are you hungry? What do you need to eat? Do you need entertainment? You want me to go rob that store? Oh, I will go. No, I mean, we good. We good.
Hey, look, Brock Lesnar already look like he eat raw meat.
Man.
Ask Sable.
Yeah,
that's her. Wow.
That's what.
Hey, we got quiet quick on that one.
Said Sable. Huh?
We got definitely quiet.
Brock Lesnar
and Sable.
Daughter.
Yeah. They got 2 kids. They got 2 boys.
So ho. He got younger monsters?
Yes.
Yes.
So he got a couple of more baby beasts?
Yes.
On the rise?
Yeah.
You seen what the Steiners did with Braun Breaker? We just talked about that.
I'm sorry.
I
hope I'm alive long enough to see this.
The generations are
it's gonna be hella suplexing.
Yeah, because I think that the daughter is already doing track and field because I think she's doing the shot put.
Yeah, she's
strong.
And one of them is doing wrestling. I don't know if it's the daughter or if it's one of the sons. That's
real highlights for wrestling.
I know his son's doing wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that man, I wouldn't want to wrestle Brock Lesnar in real wrestling the way that man, hey, he look at you like he was Mike Singletary or something.
And
like he might have did a line or two before the referee.
He will fold you up like a pretzel and slam you on your head.
Oh
no, he real tech, like he know. But that wasn't his job when he got into the WWE.
Well, in the WWE he was all right because it was.
Yeah,
because it was the fundamentals of wrestling. Now when he got the UFC,
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he got a little exposed.
Yeah, that's when he knew his. Oh, okay. You know what?
I gotta learn some more.
So that's when he came back, and that's when it's been like, yeah, Suplex City, then turn around Kimura Lock, and then turn around, you got this, you got that. Then he started
and the free agent. He was the first free agent.
Yes, and he was going back and forth, so he was making money.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Now you can do it without Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But Paul did good in negotiating his contract.
Yeah. Paul, I will say one thing. Paul ain't gonna never do nobody that I don't see him ever trying to do anybody dirty when it comes to this wrestling thing because he looked like he want to really genuinely see everybody succeed.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. I think that he kind of learned his lesson with ECW. And all of the do's and don'ts and will and won'ts in that. But yeah, I do think Paul has a heart of gold, and he's one of those ones that will tell you like it is.
But like Neil told me, Paul like basically almost somewhat the reason that we know about all these Samoans.
Yeah, because he made it a point. He said, I worked with your family for 40 years.
I mean, I know how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been part of this with your family.
Okay, fellas. So y'all get me caught up with SmackDown. What happened?
I know some, but Logan Paul.
Yeah, right. Logan Paul and
Tyrese Halliburton.
So they had I think 3 qualifying matches last night. So all right, we're gonna do the one with
It was Logan Paul,
LA Knight, and
Santos Escobar.
Right. So so basically, Tyrese and Jalen Brunson.
It was in Madison Square Garden. Jalen Brunson had front row tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So Logan Paul wants to be an a-hole and bring out Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. Now, if you just followed the NBA playoffs, the NBA finals, you know that Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks eliminated the Tyrese Halliburton.
Indiana eliminated New York.
In Game 7 in Madison Square Garden. To go to the Eastern Conference Finals to face Boston.
Oh.
Yeah. So the crowd mercifully boos Halliburton.
And Halliburton go over to Logan Paul, boy, give me the brass knuckles.
Oh, yeah, so those two had interference because that's when Jalen Brunson hopped the gate and went and got a chair. Didn't he got?
Yeah, he got a chair because
Tyrese Halliburton had the brass knuckles, so they played along with the match. But during the match, I really thought Santos Escobar was going to win this match because of all that interference and things that they.
Who won the match?
LA Knight.
LA Knight won.
Yeah, I did see that on Instagram that LA Knight did win the match.
It was a really good match. I mean,
Money in the Bank qualified.
Yeah.
And then on the women's side, you had a Naomi, Indy. Was it Indy Hartwell?
I see Naomi won that one.
Indy Hartwell. Now let's go to the first one. The first one was Jade Cargill,
Tiffany Stratton,
and
wasn't it? No, it was Candice.
Candice LeRae.
Oh yeah,
Candice LeRae.
So of course, since Bianca came up short last week, so that basically thought Jade ain't gonna win this match.
Yeah, so it was still a good match, and Nia Jax came down, and
Bianca came down too
right afterwards. So they went and got to it because Nia Jax is kind of siding with Tiffany Stratton, and Jade Cargill and Bianca. They still a tag team. So now I'm thinking during this whole time, I was like, okay, where's Indy Hartwell? Because she was the only one that was not out there. Because all three you could say that all three of them that was in this triple threat match
had a partner.
Tag team partners. So they getting a little snippy a little bit on the outside while it was a lot of action going on the inside, and then it was Jade Cargill fell outside the ring. Nia Jax went over there to taunt her a little bit. Bianca turned her around, and the referees got into it. Now this is when Indy Hartwell comes out of nowhere and pushes
Jade Cargill into the ring post. And that knocked that took her out completely.
That took her out the match. So now Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae, they're trading moonsaults. Candice LeRae got the drop on Tiffany. Then she tried to do her little moonsault off the middle rope, but Tiffany caught her with the double knees, drug her to the drop zone, did the best, prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. So that's how
Tiffany Stratton wins and moves on.
Now for the second match, it was
Naomi,
And she a ooze.
Indy Hartwell, Naomi,
Yeah.
Indy Hartwell, and I can't. Blair Davenport.
Oh yeah.
Which is about time. I was hoping find a reason why did they call her up from NXT, because to be honest with you, I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen a whole lot from her from NXT to call her up, but she was called up in the WWE draft, and I haven't seen much of her since. So I told you. Oh, Vegas has come back. They was down. They was down in third quarter. Now it's down the end of the fourth, 82-7. So I told you they was gonna come back because Mystics are just
they just trash. Sorry, but that's neither here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, look, I just noticed though. Sorry to interrupt from what we talking about. It's only like 12 WNBA teams. It used to be way more than that.
Yeah, when they disbanded, when they brought them back, they only brought back a select number.
Wow, that's why that's what's hurting them.
Don't worry, don't
more
worry.
Teams.
They're gonna have a couple more. They're gonna have a couple more expansion teams, but they ran out of money. Well, back to the match.
Blair Davenport.
Yeah, I haven't heard much from Blair Davenport, so I was trying to wonder why she came up. I mean, she has a couple of good moves, but this is when Jay Cargill comes down, blatant and interferes, takes out Tiffany Stratton. I mean, takes out Indy Hartwell, and Naomi hits her moonsault on Blair Davenport. That's how she wins that match. Yeah. So Logan Paul gets pinned by LA Knight. There was a segment with there was a little mic segment with Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews where Carmelo Hayes comes in, and pretty much says he's going to win Money in the Bank, declaring himself Mellow in the Bank.
Which honestly, that was a wasted segment.
Hey, man, my prediction for that jump, I got main event.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, they can't keep robbing him.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jey Uso's time.
It's his time. Like you talking about somebody that basically then almost single-handedly in 1 year could have been he could have had the world championship and the big time championship.
They screwed him over
every time.
They screwed him over for at least a year.
And he still to the day is the only person outside of Cody Rhodes to pin the tribal chief, and he done it twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the part that people gotta, some of us, don't. The real diehards know this, but that's not even addressed enough.
Even though Roman say Solo was always meant to be the next tribal chief,
he didn't mean it
because he knew it was Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Now let me tell you this. Now SmackDown kicked off. I liked how SmackDown started.
I ain't see it. I haven't watched it neither. I tell you that I really don't. I get all my wrestling information from Instagram.
Now SmackDown started off with
I love it.
The bloodline coming to the ring.
Yeah,
and because they was gonna do the little bloodline dedication,
the acknowledgement ceremony.
Yeah, all of them except for Jacob was going to the ring, and coming immediately following them was Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, now
it started off with a brawl.
That was good. I mean, they brought the heat to Madison Square Garden, legendary Madison Square Garden at that.
What's your prediction in that match?
Had them running, beat up security.
Man, these little fake rent a cops.
Yeah, they escorted by the police.
So actually, Triple H said it best. All of their security become better wrestlers. All those security will be up on the main roster sometime soon.
Jeez.
Because
even the ones with the badges.
That's right. They're going to see them in wrestling ring.
Because it's all stage.
Well, yeah, it is.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I understand what he's saying. Like that would be very beautiful and extra to see when wrestlers started attacking the security and security really started hitting them with, oh, I can do this too now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Because actually at the last pay-per-view, Triple H said that Damian Priest used to be security.
Wow.
What?
Never knew that.
Wait a minute. What?
Used to be WWE security?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Let me not lie to you because I think it was Damian. I know one of them used to be security. I know Maxwell Jacob Freeman used to be security.
That's crazy.
Now he used to be security because
that's crazy.
Because that's when he had his run-in with Samoa Joe.
That's crazy, but I can understand it. Like,
yeah.
So,
even though it's staged, like all of it ain't fake.
No.
Nah, let me tell you this. I can remember there's a lot of WrestleManias back in the days. It was one WrestleMania where Triple H was wrestling. I forgot who he was, but he was coming to the ring.
Oh yeah, and the three goddesses.
The three goddesses who were Alexa. One was Alexa Bliss. One was Charlotte Flair. And another one. I can't remember who the third one was.
Who y'all talking about?
Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm. Who y'all talking about?
So
before they started, a lot of a lot of their entrances, a lot of those acts, those are wrestlers too.
Yeah. So like the entrance where Triple H came in and he was on the chair, the big chair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Had those three goddesses that came down.
Oh, that was them?
Yeah.
What?
Charlotte Flair. One was Alexa Bliss, and the other one was Sasha Banks.
What is it? The King of the Ring or something like that?
It was a WrestleMania because I think it was a WrestleMania.
Okay, what was that idiot that had
he might be the goat of goats for real? Triple H is the goat of goats.
What were you gonna say, Mel?
What was that wrestling idiot that had that like that conga line?
I can't I can't remember his name, but hey,
you're about Adam Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about him? Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what his name.
Yeah, Adam Rose.
Yeah,
he had that little conga line. You know, Braun Strowman was in there, right?
What?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Come on, man.
No BS.
Stop it.
No BS. He was
the monster of men.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you
all this?
Are you? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. We going off the rails now.
I'm sorry.
Look it up.
I know.
I'm gonna have to now.
I mean, but you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
To get where you want to get.
Yeah. And now.
Hey, come on. Kevin Nash used to be. You probably would. I mean, from what I was seeing on Who Killed WCW.
Yeah.
Early Kevin Nash. I thought he might have been a tambourine player because of the characters.
I believe it. It was a lot of them.
Like, bruh, like they were pushing like very tambourine-ish.
Yeah.
With the characters that they had, even with like, come on,
Scott Nash,
Stone Cold, all them like really.
Oh,
what was their name? The
Hollywood Blondes.
Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah. There's something else.
You compare that to what we look at as Stone Cold Steve Austin,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can go back and we can remember some of those characters then.
Like
back in the day,
I'm gonna tell you who really killed WCW.
Who?
The writers.
Oh, Vince Russo.
Vince Russo.
Yeah, they did it. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that, and then I'm also gonna say,
Eric Bischoff, maybe.
Yes, for him trying to do those backdoor deals that they ended up blowing up in their face when Vince McMahon bought the company.
And you can tell it in the pain in
Jim maybe it might voice. Be true.
Yeah,
it just might be the Turner Network.
Yeah,
you listen.
At the end of the day, And I think Eric Bischoff was on to something. Let's look at it.
Mhm.
They made wrestling. They only picked up wrestling on TNT for it to fail.
Because it was a success on TBS.
Yes,
it was.
but think about it. Like he said, you put wrestling on a major that a dude that owns major news networks.
Mm-hmm.
You only did this for me and put me in this position for it to fail. You never thought for 82 weeks straight
Well,
we was that.
and then also too, it wasn't just Ted Turner.
It was shareholders.
Yes,
So
it was.
It was a lot.
it was also when he sold to AOL Time Warner. Because they actually didn't want wrestling on the programs, period.
Yeah.
So
And that's why Bash at the Beach was
Oh,
the start of the end.
wow. Yeah, that was like what 2000 was the worst one. I think it was.
yeah, it
But
was.
still, but see, it was set up for it because they wanted to make sure that the ratings went lower and lower. So hey, at the end of the day,
So one thing that Booker T did say in that documentary that stuck was when you started thinking more about the money in your pocket, that's when everything started to fall.
yeah, that's when he said, and I think he was talking about like really, I think he really blamed Hogan because Hogan character, like, bro, you give nobody that much, like
that much creative control.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I'm not going out unless I'm winning the belt tonight.
Yeah, that was on episode 3.
Like
But
that's terrible.
But also too, no other wrestler has a contract
Ever like that?
like that. And to his defense, he played that very well.
You can give it to me? Okay, I'm gonna take it.
And that's what he did. Because if you think about it, Hogan was still making money off of movies,
and I don't know how because every movie I've ever seen of his is terrible. You can't find that one.
Not one.
Not even when he was in Rocky.
Listen.
Don't do it. Do not do it. You cannot find a good Hulk Hogan movie.
Listen, Lindo. I tried, but I couldn't, and I agree with you. but to give anybody that much
watching the Hulk Hogan movie is worse than looking at Pamela Anderson on Baywatch.
You watched that?
I mean, no, but you had to see
it's one of those we tried, but
I mean, hey, even if they had to play it in a commercial to let you know that the next episode of Baywatch will be coming on, you seen her.
Well, that was when she was pretty then.
But she was still a terrible actor.
I mean, I seen Bob Wire, so I mean, you make a point. Okay.
It's like Kevin Hart when he first started acting in Soul Plane and stuff. It was terrible.
Oh no. It was actually what, Paper Soldiers, I think it was he was in. Yeah, that wasn't good neither. But he started off and we already know janky stuff.
He didn't give up.
That's right.
No, he didn't.
But yeah,
let's get back.
Yeah. So who killed WCW? We're just gonna say that all parties.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like especially Russo, Eric Bischoff, and Hogan had all their fingerprints on it.
Man, but
or
who stole WWE though?
But the biggest
that would be a good series right there.
So I truly think ego is what killed it.
It's no wrong answer actually in this case.
No.
So, but I'm gonna see. I hope y'all wrestling writers for WWE hear this because y'all gonna have to have it, or I might pitch it to Netflix and try to do a 50 thing. Who stole WWE?
Now you know what?
Yeah, now We see who stole it with a very sleek move. Let me just marry into the family.
Now you know what, Romo, you just brought up an interesting point.
real.
Now when you said somebody,
Now you talking about come up or come ups? That's the slickest one of them all.
now
Let me just marry into the family.
Now when you said now wrestling was more successful on TBS than TNT, right? You okay? So now imagine this. So AEW comes on the scene 4 years ago, and now all of a sudden they're struggling with finding with the attendance now. It happens to be on the same network where it was set up to fail then. So I'm just curious about the correlation.
Now see, the crazy thing about that is it's going to thrive because now after next year, you're getting rid of NBA Today and that staff. Yeah, won't no more NBA Today. So yeah, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna get a lot more wrestling.
Yeah, because you already got shows on TNT.
Yeah,
that one on PBS.
It's like they really didn't learn from the WCW thing, but but it's in an era where everybody loves more wrestling. Yeah. That when you got wrestling fans out here now that like it's
like we don't care how bad the product is. We're gonna sit there anyway.
Man, it's crazy.
And we're gonna sit there and talk about it week after week. How bad or good this product is.
Like I never thought that like how I really started really getting into the love of just even watching wrestling again was with my grandma. I used to go in my grandma's room every Monday night where I heard her girlfriend on the phone, and it's just like the three of us watching Monday Night Raw together. And it became a thing that I did so much that I ended up falling in love with wrestling. And then when she passed away, I'm like, I'm gonna still keep up with wrestling, watch it, everything, because that was me and her time. Like I want a kid with her no more. I could talk to her like she talking to one of her grown friends.
Yeah,
man. It's my thing. My Saturday morning wrestling.
I remember that too. I remember Saturday morning wrestling.
Saturday morning,
that's what
Sunday morning.
That was
afternoon.
That was WWF, and it was coming on the USA Network.
Yeah, and mind you, it was black and white.
Channel 33, y'all, back in the day.
Yeah, cable. I ain't had cable. I had black and white TV.
We had black and white. Look back
USA,
in the USA channel. It was channel 15 back in the day.
Channel 15? No.
Well, I was always on WC because I was always on TBS.
The TBS was on 17 back in the day.
Yeah. USA was
15 was on USA. Man, it was black and white.
Okay, now I'm sorry. Channel 33 was
MTV.
No, it might have been Sports Center was up in the 30s then before they was Channel 4. Man, it was so much.
VH1 was 34.
Okay, yeah, MTV was
33. BET was 30.
Okay, I remember. All right, that's staying corrected. That's staying corrected.
What were you saying? Wait, what were you saying, Sonya?
CBN was 32.
Channel 23. What was Channel 23?
PBS.
Reading Rainbow.
And 65.
Oh Lord. Oh no. We are showing our age on this one. We're going off the rails with we memorizing channel numbers.
Cable channel.
Going on.
Oh my God.
Channel 2.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we
look 14 when HBO was.
Look, I don't want to lose my wrestling guru yet. So because she didn't grow up in the RVA.
Okay, all right. So, all right. Well, wait a minute. All right. Wait, so wait. Where you originally from?
Columbus, Georgia, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, but So we got the Money in the Bank coming up
next Saturday at 7:00 in Toronto.
Give me your predictions right now.
Okay, so let's do it like this. Run down the matches.
All right,
Okay.
we do Seth Rollins and Damian Priest.
Ooh.
That's my.
Is this going around?
Yeah,
We can,
going around.
yeah.
We can go around.
Yeah, go ahead.
Loser. I mean, Seth Rollins wins. Damian Priest gotta leave Judgment Day.
But if Damian Priest wins, Seth cannot ask for a title match as long as Damian is a champion.
Oh, I will wait.
Now there's this intent. Now Liv Morgan is doing whatever she can to just snatch Judgment Day away from Rhea right about now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
But she said what she said. She said she wanted everything that Rhea. She wants to take everything from Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to factor into this. I don't know how. I don't know what, but she's going to get in the way.
I can see that. I can see that.
See that?
I see it too. I don't know why, but I do.
Actually, I don't see her doing that.
Why not?
I see her more so interfering anything with Dom or with JD
And Vin.
I see that more than I see with Damian. Because I think probably by that time Rhea Ripley is coming back. And shout out to her. She just got married, her and Buddy Matthews.
Yep.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So I definitely think she'll be coming back then. I don't think she's going to let them take over everything from Judgment Day. But yeah, no, I don't see it's either Rhea or Becky. One of them two is coming back to get her. Because if she screw up Seth's chance, then she got Becky to deal with.
Yeah, so it's like a gift and a curse in her situation.
Yeah. But I'm looking at it from a woman's standpoint of the stuff that like Rhea built. I know that she would try to go and mess that up. But if you mess that part up, then you got to deal with Becky. So it's like a catch-22 sort of deal.
Yeah, so this is my thing. The Judgment Day does not have any other match on the card.
Okay. True. But
and neither does
I don't think the women's champion.
Neither does Liv. She doesn't have a match on the card.
But
So-
see, I could see, but there's no reason for her to interfere in this match when Damian Priest already made it very clear.
Okay, so
Now, Rollins, your stipulation is stupid anyway to him because, like he said, I don't need Judgment Day. Judgment Day needs me.
okay, so
Right.
since you just reminded me of that, then I do see Liv coming in. Just
Every match he's had, someone has interfered.
Yeah. I mean, but we already expected, regardless. But you expect it but it makes it even more clear when you interfere.
Mm-hmm.
That obviously made it clear that he's tired of it. So since he got that championship, he's been trying to separate himself from him anyway.
So this
Yeah.
might, yeah.
And
You know what I'm saying? So he wants his own identity as the champion. He don't want it. Hey, Liv. Hey, Rhea, regardless if you got the belt or not, when you come back, you can have Judgment Day.
But if Liv cost Damian Priest a match, wouldn't that add to what she's trying to do anyway?
Yeah, but Damian Priest stipulation in my eyes, Damian Priest stipulation for Seth is stupid. You can't ask for another match long as I'm champion. there could be a dumb situation. Well, hey, I'm going to have a tournament again to see who's going to be the number one contender for the world championship.
And Damian Priest can't, and Seth Rollins can't get in it.
No, he can't. Yes, he can because he's not asking for it.
Now,
it's part of it.
But you know what?
That's a catch-22 Jones too.
Now, I got a weird feeling the belt will change hands, and I'm gonna tell you for another reason.
And who's to say that Becky won't come and interfere if Liv come out of nowhere?
No, I'm gonna give you another wild card, Romar. And I saw this on Facebook yesterday.
I don't think Becky got a contract.
No. Well, she's taking time off, so she's on a break. I think the belt's gonna change hands because somebody else is waiting in the wings because they actually talked about this match before WrestleMania, and that's Gunther.
And Seth
and think about it, and that's gonna set up for SummerSlam. Gunther versus Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Because that's why, like Mel was saying, something's going to go down in the Seth Damian Priest match.
Man.
Somehow, some way, Damian's going to lose because it really wasn't supposed to turn out that way. Damian wanted to cash in on Seth anyway.
It's still kind of crazy how Seth Rollins is still Triple H's architect, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. He isn't. Seth Rollins was the new Triple H.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying it's just so crazy because you.
But if you think about it, Romar, in your words, it's going to create a lot more appeal with Seth versus Gunther versus Damian versus Gunther. It's going to be a lot. It's going to attract a lot more of Seth as a champion. Watch what I tell you.
I mean, I'm sorry to say.
So I think Seth's going to take the belt.
I'm sorry to say, like, y'all already knew going into that match against Drew McIntyre. I'm a Seth fan. I thought he was going to win it, even though I knew it was. We all knew what everything was playing out because we said that Damian Priest couldn't be the Austin Theory of money, having that briefcase. You've been saying it since he had the briefcase. You called the whole pay-per-view that it was going to happen on.
Yep.
When he got it, he said it's going to be the last pay-per-view that before that contract expires in that briefcase.
And go ahead.
Also, too, I think it was time for Seth to give up that belt, and I'm glad that it played out the way that it did because you could tell that he was already hurting, and he needed that time to recover.
Yeah, so I can totally see that.
Hey,
so then when he went to WrestleMania the second night, and he came in to help for Cody, he knew, and I think he probably just wanted to stay a while just for the ride. But I definitely think that was well played. And at that point, Damian was like, I'm just going to get in on whoever I'm going to get in on.
Got to get in where I fit in.
Right. And then the crazy part is that CM Punk kind of sort of gave it to Damian on a silver platter.
But he didn't even have to because it was going to happen regardless that night.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
okay.
No, this WWE fanatic, you're kind of muffled there. I want to hear what you guys say, but you're kind of muffled. Can you say it again?
You smell Nicki Minaj Kim Kardashian.
I mean, we having some technical difficulties with your sound. It's like you're very muffled.
Only thank you for having me on.
No, I still can't hear you. That's
okay, goodbye.
Yeah, we try to get you guys in there, but when the sound it sounds so
that
muffled.
wasn't no sound. That was him. That
Yeah,
was his voice.
it's one of those.
He had a heavy tongue.
I didn't know what that was. Hey, look, hey, whatever it was, we couldn't translate that one. But that's neither here nor there.
All right, so Money in the Bank. We talked about the World Heavyweight Title match, Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. I got Seth winning.
I do too.
Me too.
And so we going. So we going across the board.
Just the way he baited, just the way Seth returned and baited him in, and it was so easy for him to give Seth that match.
Yeah, it doesn't work out. It's not a good percentage.
And not only that, Judgment Davis falling apart at the seams every week.
Hey, look, I don't. What is they gonna do with Dirty Don?
Nothing.
They can't do no more with his character. Like he almost looked like the Joe Dirt of the WWE.
Oh.
All right, so the women's Money in the Bank ladder match is next. Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and one to be determined. Which I don't know who that one to be determined.
Yeah, that'll be on Monday.
Be another triple threat match involved in that.
Well, whoever, I'm sorry to say, regardless of who is the last person, I'm gonna say Io. She might go back to back.
If I had to guess, actually, I'm going with Tiffany.
Tiffy time?
Tiffy time. I don't know.
I like Tiff.
I don't know why.
Yeah, why?
But it's just something
that's gonna be her.
I can't even. I mean, this will be a coming out party.
For what? She's not gonna win it. Even if she wins the Money in the Bank, it's not going to be a successful cash in for her.
You don't think so?
I don't.
Stranger things have happened in.
She's the legally blonde ditzy broad of WWE.
She's not ditzy. She just plays well on TV.
Yeah, she plays the bar.
I mean, I know that. But I'm just saying,
she can put on a couple of good, decent moves.
I'm gonna give you the analogy that y'all gonna hate.
What's that?
She is the female Kurt Angle.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Y'all not gonna agree with that, but
I don't know.
You gotta give her moveset, her track record some thought. They're both Olympians.
Okay. Well,
okay. I'll give you that. Well, they did mention that on the show last night.
Then you might as well. You could have said Chad Gable, because hey, they throwing that gimmick too with him.
I'm not talking about they're not going to have the same gimmick, but the same pedigree, the same.
Yeah,
they give off the same persona.
Yeah.
Even though Kurt Angle's going to do the Olympic route, Tiffany's doing the Barbie route. It's just as annoying.
Yeah, but
I'll give you one.
But would you really like to see her with the belt around her waist as a fan?
Don't be surprised.
We gotta have somebody to hate, bro.
No, and look, I'll give you one that's worse annoying than Tiffany. Romar, Chelsea, she's worse.
I will agree.
Chelsea's worse.
I will agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got me there.
Yeah. Okay.
But I still feel that, like, I understand what y'all saying, but don't write off Io and them.
No, not yet.
No. I mean, that is a
okay.
I can see your argument, Romar, with that.
But I take the step back. I take it. Let me reel this one back. Tiffy is a little bit Kurt Angle mixed with some Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
With the length, with the height and the length of a Charlotte Flair.
No.
The Charlotte Flair.
She ain't tall.
But okay. That tiny part, Romar, I can see with Charlotte Flair because the way she gets on the top rope.
I wouldn't even give her.
I'll give you that part.
I wouldn't even give her Charlotte Flair.
No, only because of that one move. That when she jumps on the top rope. That's the only thing.
I still wouldn't give her that.
Damn.
Nah, Tiffany Stratton's better flyer than Charlotte Flair. She's better in the air.
Right.
So,
That's why I said I wouldn't.
if she won it,
So
do you see her cashing in and winning the belt?
Yep. We need somebody. Wrestlers always gonna need somebody annoying. Why you think?
All right. So I'm gonna make a prediction. Soon, by next year, Jade Cargill gonna have one of them belts around her waist.
That's who I'm. Actually, I wouldn't be. I
believe that next year,
But
or by the end of this year, she gonna find a way to have one of them championships around her waist.
But she's got to develop more than 2 moves.
Hey, hold on.
And true indeed.
But you watched the streak with Goldberg, and he couldn't do nothing.
Man, that's why I'm so like, I get that you all want to condition her, make her a little bit more ring ready, because in AEW she didn't have that conditioning. So I get that part.
And she had that streak.
But I wouldn't have taken that streak away from her. Because if you look at it, it's the same thing that they did with Goldberg. And then when he got to the when he got to WWE, y'all, it was like the moment that his streak was gone, you all just
trashed him.
Whatever. Yeah, it's like you downplayed them. And that's what I think that they're doing with Jade.
Another thing that I would say from that joke, they really undervalued Sting.
Oh, yeah.
They really undervalued Sting as a company man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Sting always said he would never step foot in WWE.
That's true. I'm sorry. I couldn't have sat there as being really the main event guy and not being the main event guy to the company that I'm showing all this loyalty to. I'm taking pennies on the dollar when I can get really paid what I'm worth over there.
But
no,
but Sting made that his feelings felt. That's why he never stepped foot. Once they sold once they sold WCW, it was a wrap. I think Sting kind of checked out a little bit because of the way that the business had been handled and how everything started going after that. So that's why, of course, Sting went into his dark character.
Hold up. Can I ask a crazy question? Y'all think if WCW was able to stay alive, would a Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero still be alive?
Nope. What had happened to them would have happened. No one was stopping this. None of them was stopping that steroid era.
Oh. Nope.
Everybody was on.
I got you.
Everybody was on it. Everybody was on it.
I just wanna because that's where they came from.
Junkyard Dog. When I saw his Beyond the Ring.
Hey, that was my dude.
Man, he said everybody was doing it.
Man.
Yeah, but the crazy part is everybody was doing it when they went to WWE because even Vince was doing it.
Yeah.
So that's when everybody started doing it. And really with Chris Benoit, he really wasn't doing it in WCW. The only thing real that Chris Benoit did in WCW was that whole triangle between him and Kevin Sullivan and Nancy. And that was
a real life jack.
Yeah, that was too much.
That was grimy.
Well, actually, so it was supposed to be a shoot, but apparently
it got personal.
It got real.
It got personal.
It did. So for certain people, you can't do that type of angle with and just say, "Oh my gosh, it was just for the show," when actually it wasn't.
Well, yeah,
And
because we seen that with
right,
Triple H and China too.
right, and then of how it played out, because Woman was still married to Kevin Sullivan when it happened.
Yes,
So it was like, oh my gosh! But it wasn't until he went into WCW, I mean not WCW, WWE, and then that's when you can tell of the change. Because of course, you had nothing but peer pressure all in WWE.
Yes, we was.
That's all you had. So of course, that's what they gravitated to. It was like, okay, this will help me out. Okay, no problem. So I'm gonna get into weightlifting. Okay, yeah. Oh, you put that much in your powder. Let me put that much in my powder. And so that's what it is.
I think it got a little more extreme than that. Put a little powder. Now, I think they was how much you put in that needle.
But it's kind of crazy because like it was not just that sport. Like it was the thing to do in almost every sport during that time. That steroid era was crazy. Hey, look, I knew something was wrong with Barry Bonds. Ain't no way in the world you go from 175 with the Pittsburgh Pirates and you just hitting 30 home runs at that weight. And he was a great player at that weight. You get traded to San Francisco, you go from you look like a bobblehead.
You put on 75 pounds.
And you hitting 70 home runs.
But even though it happened in every sport, you had the number one controller that can actually help you access all this stuff, and that was the docs. Whichever docs that was on payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the men's Money in the Bank.
Oh, wait a minute. I say Naomi.
That's my dark horse.
Who, Naomi?
That's my dark horse.
Like this could change. I don't know how this last match is going to be determined, who's going to be in it, or what's going to go on. It could be like a couple of other wrestlers from the other matches that lost, like the three girls that didn't get pinned in the last three.
Yeah, because it was interference in all of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Y'all ever see Sasha Banks coming back?
No.
Not right now.
No.
Or it could be
in AEW though.
Yeah.
It could be who?
It could be somebody from TNA that can fill up that.
Oh, you talking about Jordan Grace?
No, I'm not talking about Jordan Grace. It could be anybody from TNA.
Who was my man? You know who I would love to see just come back to just blow everybody mind for one night? Paige. That was
nah.
I know that never happened because of that, but I would love to see her come back for one night.
She might could come back.
She was my girl. Paige was, I like Paige.
I think the way that her and WWE severed ties, I don't think
it was bad.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because they tried to reinvent her character through a couple of people. And the latest one is like Nikki Cross.
I would have said
me.
I would have said Roxana Perez.
I think Nikki Cross because of the career.
Man, that whole superhero gimmick was trash.
It was.
They was trying to flame her out.
God.
Thank God for the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
They're about to save her now with Sister Abigail.
That was Sister Abigail now.
So I do think Naomi will try to. I really do have. I really do think it would be, and I think it will show. I think she would be a great fit for it. I do want to see her with the title again, because the reason why she left and then coming back, I do feel like she should. And then also another angle.
Who she'll go after though?
Cause she a oos.
So I'm saying if she win the Money in the Bank, which title? Which woman's title she going after?
Probably Bailey.
Yeah, because Bailey did give her the first shot.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say Bailey. I would say, let her go down. She already held Raw. No, did she hold Raw?
No, she on SmackDown.
But
No,
no, she held that belt on Raw before.
but I don't think she held a Raw title. So she may go after Raw, or she might do NXT, or she might even. Well, I don't think WWE gotten that open to going on different brands and trying to get her title back from Jordan Grace. I don't see it, but it might be. That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just throwing straws.
So you get now Naomi. I got Tiffany. Mel, who you got?
Oh, it's Tiffy time.
Tiffy. And Roman, you got,
I got EO doing,
and you got
repeat.
EO. Oh, this gonna be
I
interesting.
got EO repeat.
Oh, now
Because the simple fact, regardless of what you say, I mean, you ain't seen a lot of them lately. Them Kabuki Warriors and stuff still sit in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
And notice, for real, notice though, they no interference in none of EO matches lately. Since she lost that belt, it's not been no interference.
Nope.
Because Io said
Out that time.
she said she's gonna do it on her own.
Now,
But still, it's about that time for
Yeah.
her buddies to show up and help.
now, to your credit, Romar. Now, you remember backstage about a couple of weeks ago, and she was lose control in the back. About damage control needed change.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
That could be the one trick that might come out,
Yeah.
possibly. So that could go any out of the three directions. So now to the men.
Jay Uso.
Main event is main event.
So yeah, we got
Mello is Mello in the bank.
No, it's main event time for me.
Andrade.
Oh.
Chad Gable. L.A. Knight. Oh, no, yeah, after that. And one to be determined.
It's main event time for me.
Okay, from what we sitting there, all three of us got main event Jay. Now, what do you say?
So I got main event Jay.
Okay.
Yeet. Yeet. And also too, Andrade. Andrade got a point to prove.
Your dark horse?
Yeah. Why not?
You know what's so crazy? Let's go around who everybody dark horse is.
I got one. So you said Andrade, right?
Yes.
I say LA Knight as my dark horse. Mel, what do you say?
All right. It's my dark horse has to have an intangible. And that intangible is the first match of the night has to be Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, if that happens, there's an opportunity for something crazy to happen. Braun Breaker gets screwed out of this title opportunity again. And before he could throw a tantrum, Adam Pearce throws him into the Money in the Bank ladder match, and he wins the briefcase.
No way.
I knew where you was going with it.
No freaking way.
Oh.
Rev, what's going on, baby?
What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Down in the North Carolina, doing my thing down here. Had a little guys trip today, so I just wanted to pop on with y'all real quick. I heard y'all talking about which is the name that should not be named earlier. that man like Baltimore. He should not be named. He don't deserve a name yet.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So give me your thoughts real quick. We ain't gonna hold you. Give us your thoughts, man.
First of all, I don't think he is ready to be an NBA player. But that ain't never stopped nobody from being given a front office job. Being ready ain't never stopped nobody from being um, controlling their team down south and as a cowboy. Being ready and as what they call nepotism has never stopped anybody else from getting summer jobs across the United States that didn't earn it because of who their parents were. So it is what it is, man. If that man want a roster spot, he's one of the greatest of all time. You get that man a roster spot if you want him to resign. But they are in a big conundrum now because of the D'Angelo Russell re-signing with the team or exercising his $18 million player option, which was smart for him because he wouldn't have got that on the open market nowhere else.
Right.
So
I totally agree with that. So
I think LeBron just chasing the GOAT status with it all. It just seems like it.
and
Which,
all I'm gonna say is if that boy is better than Jeffrey Jordan, you know, because I don't think he made it to the NBA.
hey, he was smart. All right, Pop, I'm a gracefully bow out, but I'm gonna open a store in Vegas and get money off of your shoes.
now check this out. My take on it is at first I said he needs to go back to college. But us in this day and age, how can I not say the best place for a young man is not with his dad?
But is he really gonna play, or are they gonna send him to the G League?
No, this is what I think about the whole thing. He can make probably more money in college right now than he would be in the NBA because of the NIL deals, because of the ruling of the NCAA, where you actually have to pay players now in the NBA. I mean, in the NCAA, and so I believe he can make more money as a college kid and still be getting the developmental skills. But the problem would be, would you ever make it to the NBA if you go back to college and be exposed if you don't get any better?
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that because what were you saying, Romar, about the elephant in the room?
Yeah, I mean, like to me, the biggest take out of it all is a slip up by Armando Baycott a couple of years ago.
Richmond's own.
Because you should have left when you was like projected as a top 5 or a top 10 pick. You decided to come back to UNC for two more years, and you signed a 2-way deal with the Utah Jazz as an undrafted player. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
but
Mondo saw the writing on the wall a long time ago. He was making buku money at North Carolina.
Yeah.
He would make more money at North Carolina than he would do in the NBA.
Yeah, because in that L deal.
Yep.
Yeah, he was smart on that end, but we both know, Bray, like 3 years ago, he was a top 5 pick. Hey, that was Roy Williams last year as coach when he was like, he could have went in the top 10.
This is another thing. He did get his degree while he was there and making money and making buku money, not just from his Crocs deal, but from some other deals. And he is also a North Carolinian all-time team for that team. So he can go anywhere in North Carolina in Chapel Hill and get anything he want and get any deal he want locally in Chapel Hill. And he was studying to be a sports agent. So getting that deal, understanding the role he's getting, he's going to end up making the long money.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. He played the longevity role of it.
He played the longevity role, and if you know you don't have that skill set to be that dude in the NBA, you could be out of there. He looked at what's his name? What's the boy that went to North Carolina that didn't do nothing? Theo Pinson. He looked at him and said, "Oh no, this ain't gonna work out in the long run for me."
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but we as we grew up, we done seen a lot of top 5 picks steal money from the NBA.
And we've seen a lot of top five picks get flamed out after 3 years too.
But what like what you were saying with Mondo's smartness and awareness of what it was, he could have did that. Even going top when he was looked at as a top 5 pick.
Man, I just say he played a.
I understand it's a smart move because it's a 2-way deal that he signed.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I'm still gonna get paid one way or another.
And that's
get paid.
At it.
And I can focus on what I really want to do.
Yep. I'm gonna get paid one way or the other. No one can never take the millions that he got off the table that he made in North Carolina for them couple of extra years.
Oh yeah, and then he was playing on the Outer Banks show.
Yeah. So even now, even if he wanted to go overseas and make some tax-free money, he'll be able to do that just for him being at North Carolina for a minute.
Yeah.
So I mean, my thing is that top five pick a couple of years ago would have been almost a death for him because number one, he was gonna go to a sorry team as a top 5 pick.
That's true.
And he would have been expected to do something that he might not have been able to do.
So I can go along with that. He
Yeah,
realized
and to your point, because he's taking notes on some of, like you said, Rev, some of these top 10 players have not worked out, and that's the one thing we have to remind ourselves that even though some of the undrafted players, they may work out better than some of the top 10 players.
But you got to think about it. In some of these young players' defense, if I don't pan out a 9, I'm just thinking about just getting the money. Yeah. But that's you know what I'm saying? I understand he won't one of them, but you gotta think about it. You think about people like Eddie Curry and all that. Okay, you did what you did because you was abnormal in high school.
Yeah.
And he somewhere in him, he knew he wasn't ready to be a number 1 pick. But you throwing me number 1 money, like it ain't a lot, but it might be my first contract, 5 years, $30 million. I ain't never seen that a day in my life. If I don't even if I don't know how to manage it, I can do something for my family with it.
Right.
But where you getting at, it also depends on too where you get drafted at, how much the state and how much tax is going to take off the top.
Yeah.
So you might be seeing 5 years, $30 million, and then you're in a high tax state, and then you ain't really seeing but $3 million a year because the state and the federal then came and got half your money.
But
and maybe it's
sometimes we talking about 18-year-olds though. Some 18-year-olds that then went number 1.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta pay. Most of them got agents. You gotta pay the agent 3% to 10% off the top of the untaxed money.
But see, Rev, we ain't talking about some 18-year-olds that really think about that. They just looking at the money.
I get it. And I understand. And that's why I said probably most likely Mondo did the smart thing and stay in school, because if he stayed in school, he's not subject to the same tax code because he's still a student. And that's a big thing with him still being a student and not being in the same tax bracket because you can still file as a student.
And
Think about that for a second.
I understand that. Yeah.
So being a top 5 pick is not what it's always cracked up to be when you think about it in the long run.
That is
Very
true.
true.
That because we've seen a lot of that in the recent years.
But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of them that don't see it that way. And like you say, that might have been his mindset the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And if that was his mindset, you came out on top because you look at it. Why Angel Reese is in the NBA doing things that ain't been done by a rookie. Her NIL deals gave her more money than her WNBA contract.
Yep. And then she making more money off her popularity on her regular sponsorship deals than she is off her WNBA money. So
come on, man. Kate McCloud getting $28 million for Nike.
Hey, before we get too far deep into the woods, hey Rev, you gonna watch Money in the Bank next week?
Probably will be. I forgot I got the little free app on the phone. I probably will be.
Because I got my wrestling guru on here, Shonda Freeman, and we going through the match predictions. And so we had 2 more. I'm gonna get you caught up. We had 2 more matches left, so I'm gonna get back to that. So we'll clear that segment up before we get too far in the woods in the NBA. Too far in the woods. We had all right. So first round, we did the world championship match. Damian Priest against Seth Rollins. Who you had in that?
Seth freaking Rollins.
There you go. Well,
because Damian Priest has done nothing with that championship since he won it.
Nothing. I said that Liv Morgan does not have a match, so I see her guy have some kind of relevance in it. That's just my take on that one. All right, men. The women's. Who's winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match? Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and one is to be determined.
Tiffany.
Yeah,
Tiffany. Because they trying to pump her up. They think about it. They gave her the name Tiffany Stratus.
So is it
Stratton.
Stratton.
Right.
But yeah, Stratton. Too close to Trish. Too close to Trish. They trying to pump her up.
Right.
But on the women's side, can we talk about the elephant in the room? When they gonna send Jade Cargill back to NXT so she can learn how to wrestle?
Thank you, Rev. I've been trying to tell people this. You only got 2 moves.
She has moves, but she gonna hurt somebody because she's doing stuff uncoordinated. She forget the choreography. She forget everything. She need to go back now before she hurts somebody. She is too big to be in that ring messing with people like that.
And who does that remind you of?
Nia Jax.
Goldberg.
Yep. Goldberg, the one move king.
Hey, that 180-0.
Oh Lord.
The spear and the jackhammer. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
WCW made a lot of checks off that.
Man, 5 minutes. That's all he needed.
It's all like a 5-minute match,
and
you got 2 moves.
The speed champion go.
Yeah.
And my thing is, you ain't even need a jackhammer. You really didn't.
And off with the spear.
They was already hurt.
Yeah, it was already wrapped in. All right, so the men, Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, LA Knight, and there's one more to be determined.
That's hard because really none of them people are strap worthy.
What?
None of them people are strap worthy.
Whoa.
Who y'all think is strap worthy?
I'm with you. That's why I said. That's why I said what I said about Braun Breaker.
Man, main event.
They've been holding
But
Jey
I will-
Uso for over a year.
But I will say,
Man, Jay Uso can't bring nothing to the table.
Yeah, he's at his ceiling.
He's
Because
at his
when
ceiling.
Roman
The
comes
most-
back, where's Jay falling? When Roman,
The only thing Jey Uso can do is be an intercontinental champion or the U.S. champion. That's his ceiling. Now, the truth of the matter is, Jake Paul's ceiling is the strap. It's the big strap. Because he bring people. He bring animosity. He bring eyeballs. If he get the world championship strap, it's gonna be on and popping.
And who is this now?
Jake Paul.
but he ain't in the Money in the Bank. He
He
lost.
ain't in the Money in the Bank. He ain't in the Money in the Bank. Them people in the Money in the Bank ain't strap worthy. So really, the Money in the Bank contract for that is worthless.
Wow.
wow,
Ooh.
that's what I think.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something when I said Braun Breaker was going the way Braun Breaker was going to get in there and win it, but that's a little bit harder than what I did.
Yeah, that was a whole different level on that one.
It makes sense.
I mean,
You think about it. Who are these people in this Money in the Bank for this Money in the Bank contract? Who are these people that you are willing to watch a main event pay-per-view and sit there and watch them wrestle? In a main event pay-per-view.
None of them.
Exactly. Ain't none of them good enough to get that strap.
Yeah,
that's
I see what you're saying.
Now, but even if they did,
if Jay did win it,
it's gonna be a short reign.
No, short.
He ain't gonna beat Cody.
Man, look, you gotta take it back to the old Biggie line. Your reign on the top was short like leprechaun.
I mean,
I feel what you're saying, but like you say, if he did win it, any belt is available.
True.
And
Because Austin Theory wanted you. Well, he tried to cash in on.
Well,
the
I mean, now there have been times.
Yeah.
I think it's been 4 times that when they win one in the Money in the Bank, it was not a successful cash in. That has happened on 4 different occasions.
But I mean, everybody doesn't have to go after
go after any belt.
The big strap.
Right.
It's like,
So
you know what I'm saying? Because all belts are available to you.
Okay, because I was thinking it was just the heavyweight belts.
No, Austin
Hey,
Theory.
y'all, I'm about to get up out here. I'm getting ready to hit the road, come back home to Richmond. Love y'all. Holler at y'all next week.
All right.
All right, bro. Love you, Red.
All right, love you, Red.
But yeah, all belts are available.
So now, since he broke it down like that, and I never looked at it from that angle, then I would say I'm still going to stick with Jay, but he shouldn't cash in on
One of the big belts.
Cody's title or Damian. So I would say either Sammy or Logan Paul. I don't see
Logan Paul make better sense. Him and Logan Paul make for a hell of a fight.
Yeah, it would. Because he's honestly, he's more invested now that he's a wrestler and he's taking it more seriously. You can see the improvements that he has.
Mm-hmm.
And he does make he came from YouTube. He does make great TV. He knows what sells. So I have to give.
Well, he got his brand in the middle of the ring now.
And then they got Prime right there.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
Making more money off of your matches than you. That's what he's doing.
It's a business, man.
All right, so the Intercontinental strap. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
Like you said, Sammy might keep it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
my dark horse.
Now let me say this. For my prediction to happen, that has to be the first match on the card.
It probably will be.
Because Braun is probably going to do something to get himself disqualified.
But no, a lot of his matches leading up to this, somebody between Sheamus and Ludwig
and Kaiser,
they've been costing him matches.
It's been too many variables involved. So I'm saying Sammy's gonna keep it because of the possible interference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That has to be the first match for that to happen.
Now you know what
Because it has to have time for it to breathe before it can get to.
but you know what I
between
wish I would have
matches.
loved to seen. It would be better if they had a fatal 4-way match. If you want to solve everything in one spot, put Sammy, Braun, Sheamus, and Kaiser all in the fatal 4-way. Then
That's why I say Chad Gable is my dark horse in the Money in the Bank.
Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's interesting. Now I can see why
I say that because his pitch
is the Creed.
Is the goal. He feel like to him the Intercontinental Championship is like the big deal to him. If he was even though he say he'll win Money in the Bank and go after the World Championship, he ain't gonna beat anybody that is the world champion.
Now, okay, you know what? I will give you this part, Romar, because Chad Gable's got something to prove himself. Because all the times he's tried to go against Sammy and he lost every match.
If Damian Priest still hold the world championship, that's just like him facing Gunther again.
And on top of that, he needs to prove himself. I can do better without the Alpha Academy.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Because he's gonna have to. He's going with the Creed brothers. It was about time.
They gonna screw him.
Yeah.
Alpha Academy might screw him at Money in the Bank.
Now, if Chad Gable wins, it's because of the Creed brothers.
You keep saying it, but I ain't seen them too much.
Chad Gable, after he won the triple threat match, he went back to the Alpha Academy and tried to bring him back and tried to
apologize, but Alpha Academy said no.
And then he turns around and there's the Creed brothers Avenal right there. Then the segment ended. So yeah, that's how one of them. Like, it's so many about times that happened this Friday.
Oh yeah, because we've been talking about this for months, and it's finally playing out.
I was like, oh, finally.
They might been stealing from us for a minute.
And then they acknowledged, and then they kicked Paul Heyman out the bloodline. About time. Out of their bloodline. And I was like, and Sony was watching, she's like, who's going to help? I was like, ain't nobody helping him. He's going to get all this. He's going to get that spike. He's going to that table.
What? Hold on. Where they get Roman? Where they get it from?
It's probably fake.
Huh?
It's probably fake. Roman probably has this, and they create a fake one just to
create their own faction of the bloodline.
Paul Heyman try to submit.
Okay, so Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. We got that one out the way. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus this bloodline.
I got this bloodline winning this match.
The only way this bloodline is losing this match.
Right. Now, hold on.
Jacob
may not be able to make it.
Involved, so all right, I changed my pick.
No, but see, I don't think Jacob will be able to travel because of his record.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Toronto.
Yeah, he can't come.
That's right.
So Jacob's not going to be able to make it. Now, but I think it's the last pay-per-view outside the States for the rest of the year. But it would not surprise me if the Bloodline win the match. Because again, there could be somebody else lurking in the weeds somewhere based on all the people we've been rambling off the last hour and a half.
The Bloodline has to win this match. I feel like just so the segment can breathe.
So hold on.
They gotta have some kind of display of dominance. It can't be a back and forth now.
Oh my God! So this means after this whole triple threat match, I already know what's gonna happen after that.
What are you thinking, Romar?
it's gonna be a Solo and Cody thing.
Yes, that's what it's always stepping
That's
up to.
what it's leading up to.
Yep.
But didn't The Rock mention back then that I'm coming back to SummerSlam?
Ho. Do we
He said he'd be back. He ain't say when.
Do we remember like maybe like a year and a half ago, like when it all came down and Roman said Solo was supposed to be the next man up? Didn't we always look at the side eyes that Solo gave Roman with some of these decisions that he made and comments? But it's just crazy.
So that's our Money in the Bank right there. I think the Bloodline's gonna win it.
I say Bloodline. I don't know why, but like I said, for some odd reason, it's like they're gonna have another wild card hiding somewhere. Like we just rambling off names, and then you have another person, in tow somewhere we don't know about.
And then like we say from the beginning, it's just like the family wars, the Rhodes and whoever else.
Who else?
Like y'all say, that feud run deep. It starts.
Yes, it does.
With the Rhodes and all the Samoans. Y'all say that, Joe. That's from the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got wrestling out the way. We're gonna have more on that next week. We talked about the NBA. Hey, also my wrestling guru. You still following your Dallas Cowboys?
So what had happened was, I don't talk about stuff that I feel as though it's going to cause conflict between me and my baby daddy. So I've been really good with staying away from that. But if you want to continue, I'm not doing this with you, baby daddy. I'm not.
There's no judgment here. I'm sitting in between two Washington fans,
and a Cowboy fan too.
The Cowboys fan is across from you.
Hey, I was in Walmart this morning,
which I knew he was a Dallas fan, but
no, he's not.
Who is a Dallas fan?
Oh, wait a minute. My bad.
Who is you? Who are you cussing at?
I didn't cuss at nobody. I was being good. I'm an angel of God.
You said which he knew he was a Dallas fan.
No, I'm sorry.
So who is the who that was a Dallas fan?
I don't know.
I didn't specify gender when I said I had a Dallas Cowboy fan sitting across from me, but that was Sonya.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sonya. Go.
Hey.
We still rocking together. We just not gonna talk about it, but we still rocking.
What you say it again? You kind of broke up.
I said we still rocking together, but I'm not gonna. We're not gonna talk about it.
About what, the Dallas Cowboys?
See, we gonna be good. We was talking about wrestling. Let's stick.
Oh, y'all bring a wrestler back. Y'all bring a wrestler back. Name Ezekiel Elliott. That's terrible. If Zeke gonna be y'all starting running back.
We again, won't we, man? Back to Money in the
Bank, or back to wrestling, or back to wrestling. Period. Right?
Yes, we're not.
Y'all lost Tony Pollard to the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, well, did y'all see that
she is trying
wrestler?
She is trying really hard not to snap on you right now, Omar.
Who? So all the women that like the Cowboys are trying not to snap on Roman.
Oh,
I know.
I mean,
I'm
what?
trying to save you. Follow suit.
No,
Oh, Lord.
no, it's no saving. This is very good. This is just what it is. I'm a Redskin fan.
Yeah,
I don't hate
bless
no
your heart.
other. I don't hate no other team more than I hate y'all.
I bet. I mean, because
Can't tell by the way he act on this show.
I
Now-
mean,
now-
well, you didn't put it. You did your
I
own
can't
extra
tell.
sauce.
Don't sit up here and tell these lies.
All right. Okay. So, all right. Since you want to go back to wrestling, I have one quick question. Now,
Kevin,
hold on.
see, Kevin-
Last night,
Kevin, a nice Redskin fan.
yeah. But now, have you noticed that the Bloodline made sure that Paul Heyman didn't go straight through the table? They let him slide through the table.
It looked like it hurt worse, to be honest with you.
right.
Yeah. I just want to know if you saw how it was choreographed at the end, that he slid through the table instead of just went straight down.
Well, Paul Heyman is not in a shape to be taking those kind of.
No, he's not. He's 58. He's 58 years
It's not
old,
going to look well at all.
and he was carried on a stretcher.
Yeah, it's. And I feel bad for him.
Man, he ain't go to the hospital. He said, "Hey, y'all, just drop me off around the corner."
I hope that was the case.
Strip club right here.
Because I was like, when that stuff like that just don't end well.
No. But it was all, like I said. I mean, they approved this before, before all of this went down. But yeah, I mean, the look on Paul Heyman's face before it was priceless. When he was like, he says, when he told everybody else to step up and acknowledge him. So they had the Tongas, and then they had Romar come up. He says, "My enforcer, Romar Fatu, step up and acknowledge me."
Look, man, you ain't gonna keep calling me.
Hey, man.
Look, I already like him as.
Hey, man, I'm telling you,
I like him.
That is your twin brother.
No, it is not. No,
man. Look,
listen,
y'all two are related. I'm telling you.
The Samoan werewolf.
Yo, y'all two are dead twins.
Trying to call me some dad.
Look, first I called him Romar Reigns.
He's gonna keep calling me no Fatu.
Hey man, you part of the bloodline, man. You're the bloodline.
Look, it's just because we both fat boys and we got beards.
The beards is the biggest giveaway.
But see, he gonna do a lot of things that I ain't gonna do.
How many kids you got?
I ain't got nothing but one. I was lazy.
Pull out game strong with this one.
Well, good.
All I was ever shooting for was just one.
Well, he got 7, so y'all not in the same ballpark.
Yeah, because I get tired.
All right, so we in the off the rails squad.
I can see you climb up on the top rope and just land.
I'm chilling. Yeah, I might go. Yeah,
you get on the top rope and do one of them big splashes like you did Cody. You broke 2 of his ribs on SmackDown last week.
Hey, look, long as I got my last name going on, that's all I need. But dude look like he'll be a regular. Outside of the wrestling world, he look like he'll be a cool dude to hang out with. I would love to hang out.
Actually, he does.
I would love to hang out with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely. Well,
I mean, he kept it real in the interview. He was like, bro.
Yeah, he was back and forth in jail. So.
I'm a 7-time felon. Like, what else I'm supposed to do? Yeah. It's in my heritage. It's in my bloodline. So I just said, all right, let me go ahead and do this right now.
I got a game I want to play now.
Oh God!
I want to play Who's Invited to the Cookout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna give all some random names since we doing a little
off the rails
wrestling show.
Okay.
I'm gonna give some names off and say who is invited to the cookout. Because it won't nobody doing a presidential debate this past week. I can promise you that.
That let me tell you, that was. Look, I didn't even.
I can promise you ain't none of
I
them.
didn't even need to watch that because Facebook updated me on everything.
I didn't know that it was just like.
It was trash.
I know, no. I'm just saying, like, I didn't just know, like, it's just seriously just a remix of two boring people from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You got two old farts going at each other.
I mean, but still, either way, one ain't no better than the other.
And neither of them should be talking.
And both of them lying.
Well, you got one that's lying and the other one's stumbling.
Did Donald Trump use the black card the other night?
Yeah, he mentioned black jobs.
And he tried to use the Mexicans against us?
Yes, he did.
He trying.
No, we love the Migos.
Yeah, man.
He tried it.
I ain't even bother watching. That's why I ain't bother watching.
All I needed to see was 3 clips from the Today Show the next day to see how bad it was.
All right, do y'all have any problem with the homies? Are they really taking black jobs?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
I have no idea.
I can't answer that one.
I mean, because that's what Donald Trump said.
The homeless are taking black jobs.
No, the homies.
Oh.
The Migos.
Well,
they can miss me with that.
Yeah, I don't particularly entertain felons.
I'm talking. He still don't like Mexicans.
I know. Right. That's why I said I don't entertain them. I truly don't.
That's good. Okay, so let me run these names off.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we just talked about Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was the easiest one, right?
And he's allowed to bring the potato salad.
Oh.
Yep.
He does have a black wife.
Yep.
Somebody in her family know how to make the potato salad for her.
Brandy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She might got to make it. Grandma might have made it.
Okay, what about his brother?
Yeah.
Hey. Goldust?
Yeah.
Yep.
Justin?
Hey.
Yeah.
He deserves it. I'm rest in peace. He done took Justin Bennett Eaton as his dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without a chip.
Yep.
And then also when he was in WWE, him and R-Truth worked the best with each other.
Oh man, that was classic. Comedy.
That was comedy gold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yo, the one like the bathroom jokes, the bathroom scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Put it like this: jokes that they said before, they will be canceled now if they said it. So,
or better in the gas station. That was hilarious too.
Yep.
Oh my god.
All right.
Next.
Who else are we inviting to the cookout?
Baron Corbin.
Yep. Cause he's on stakes.
You don't know which one of them you gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
and all of them cool.
So if you look at his Instagram, he loved the barbecue steaks. His steaks is his thing, and he loves it. So yes, he's invited. We might have to throw in a little old school Aerosmith or Guns N' Roses, but hey, I'm with it. Just as long as he picks a steak.
Truth.
Truth.
He definitely
coming to the cookout.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's no question.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna put him with the uncle section too.
Hell
actually,
I love Carmella.
Table. He got to pick a table, either Bid Wiz or Spades.
I got
That's
one
the
for
uncle
you.
table.
I got one for you too.
I got one for you.
I get up.
Dirty Dog.
Nope. Not my family.
Is Dirty Dog coming to the cookout?
Not my family.
Oh no. All right.
I would actually invite him and tell him to bring the Modelo's or the Coronas. Yeah.
No, I got a better one. Nah, Dom.
I got one for you too.
Dom can't come. Dom.
The Miz.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait. Whoa.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
cannot
Yeah.
stand
I would
Yeah.
love to have
Yes.
the Miz at the cookout.
Yes.
Yeah. He can't. He
Come on,
can't
you
bring
can't.
no
Him
normal
and
food,
R-Truth
but
together.
he's the entertainment.
Him and
He's the
R-Truth at
entertainment.
the cookout together. Oh.
Yeah.
He's coming with R-Truth.
and-
When he's by
and-
himself, no. He
and-
gets on my nerves.
And is that why it's on you?
Yes.
He just plucks you.
All day.
But no, I really
No-
do
no-
think
no
he's
rhyme or
good at the
reason.
cookout.
But that would make him. That would make him the character that he is because he irritates everybody. He gets on everybody's nerves.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm not coming to my family cookout.
Oh no, you gotta have.
She never in Miz's defense, you never watched Miz and Mrs. Have you?
No, I didn't watch him on the other reality show before he became a wrestler.
That's why.
You mean the real world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I say he's fighting.
Yeah, I watched
What,
him
the real
maybe
world?
one episode
Yeah.
and he got on my nerves. And every time I see him on wrestling, he gets
Oh,
on my nerves. So I
man,
just
he was on the
Yeah.
real on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
yeah. I liked him in the Real World Challenger. So yeah,
I would actually say that he can come because he is a cool, mellow type of dude off camera, and I think he'll bring some type of fun and excitement.
But
to cookout.
he got it from the rough though. He became who he is from the bottom.
Yeah, he literally started from the bottom and look at where
Yeah, and you really watched it from on
Like from,
TV.
Yeah.
you remember from the Tough Enough series.
Yeah, like
Yep,
he went through it
Yeah.
and
he
came
did
out
that.
and everybody else.
And he's a halfway decent commentator too.
and
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, we
Well,
already letting him come to the cookout. I wouldn't say he's a great commentator.
Well, I'm not say halfway decent. I ain't say no. He'll never
I
be
wouldn't
the
even
Pat
say
McAfee.
halfway decent.
I don't understand. Like he can come to my cookout because it's nowhere in the world that Miz TV should have survived as long as it did on WWE. Straight up, I don't even care about him and R-Truth winning the belts or nothing. Somehow,
And they
Miz
lost him.
TV survived.
And they
It
lost
survived a lot.
Yes.
Uh,
He ain't have to wrestle or nothing, but between SmackDown and Raw, you was gonna catch a Miz TV,
the boy see.
You're gonna see it eventually. You might not see it every
and
week,
that
but
what
you're gonna see it
irritated
soon.
me the most about him. But he was smart. Hey,
Yeah, he
he
invested.
finagled himself into it. He finagled himself in being the heavyweight champion, messing with Vicky Guerrero.
Mhm.
Well, you want to,
Let's not. He was smart too.
now? You want to talk about annoying? I got one worse than Miz TV. You want to see how much it survived? How about another one? Grayson Waller effect.
I hate no. Well,
Yeah.
So I'm under the impression he's not invited to the cookout.
no.
oh, you know
And
him
neither is that stupid boy
him
either.
or
What's his
Austin
name?
Theory.
Austin Theory,
So
No, they
Grayson
can't.
Waller, and what? Logan Paul, whatever his name is. None of them.
No, I
actually,
need Logan at the cookout.
Yeah.
Numbers go up with Logan around.
yeah,
No, and he can bring his prime drinks with him.
No, he can
Yeah.
keep doing that. He can keep doing
Hey,
it.
hey, look.
He can keep
You
his
said-
prime
Actually,
drinks at home.
I get the-
Babe mama, who you say yeah to?
so Grayson, I would actually bring him to the cookout.
I don't like him.
I actually would because I see shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, 'cause he's
You-
Australian.
you-
Why? Because he's from Australia.
You're bringing everybody so far to the cookout.
I am because I feel like I will have a banging cookout.
All right, I got one.
I feel like she's gonna have a ring at her cookout too.
All
I
right.
probably will.
See,
Yeah.
You know what?
What, all right. What
I
about
just might all day.
okay, I'm coming to your cookout because I want to see.
Hey,
All right, since
y'all
we
gonna
going
have
that
us a good
far,
time.
what about the Undertaker?
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, of
Of
course.
course.
For a shot.
yes,
And I'm gonna tell him to bring Michelle McCool.
Rest
yes.
in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace on the cornhole. Let's go.
Let's see. Who I got one. Well, I know. I already know. Everybody will agree with this one. Rhea. Rhea got to be in the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, real.
Yes.
That's my girl.
Yes.
Real, yes, real.
Somebody throw a
Definitely.
throwback in there.
Yeah.
Outside of the Undertaker.
All you got to do is give her a shoe with some beer in it. We good.
Yep.
We good.
All right, here's one for you. Michael Cole.
No.
Ooh, our first no of the cookout. Sonya, I know you're not gonna bring him either, are you?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Boy, he got quiet quick, didn't it?
What about Jerry the King Lawler?
Yeah.
My man Michael Cole can't get no love.
That is this is the first time that we
sorry.
mentioned somebody's name, everybody got quiet.
I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
I was gonna say yeah too, but it was like it might not.
No.
I'm saying no with that one either.
I felt the echo if I'd have said that one. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm-
you'd have got the side
I'd have
eyes. You'd have got the
I'd
side
have
eyes from the women too.
I felt like I'd have been on this island by myself. So
Yeah,
You would. You would.
You would.
Okay.
And side eyes.
Man, I just realized.
What about Paul Heyman? Would y'all bring Paul?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Paul.
I just realized something.
And I am
Pat McAfee is almost like a version of Jerry the King Lawler. Fuck.
He coming too.
Oh, that's a
I mean,
definite.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
McAfee's
because
coming.
after Jerry stepped down, they bring Pat McAfee in.
Yeah.
Almost as irritating as the King was.
Yes.
Hey.
But he brings the numbers.
Yeah,
We do.
but and he was the hardest hitting punter in the NFL history.
Yo, that dude, he man.
Listen, Pat
won't
gets an
stand with it.
honorary mention. He was already on the invite list. I don't even know why that's. He was
Yeah, that was no debate on that end.
Yeah,
none.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. Braun Strowman.
Yep. I think it'll be.
What the hell was that?
That's how it started off when he.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was.
You
Like
know,
that,
for me, I thought your
but-
stomach started growling.
Does Uncle Howdy get an invite?
Hell no.
I think Taylor would be great. I think he should come.
Taylor can come. Uncle Howdy got to stay.
What?
Okay, I can dig that.
What?
So
I have kids there.
I'm gonna go back there in the middle of the. I'm gonna go back there in the barn and smoke hay with Uncle Howard at the cookout.
You would.
Yep.
Yep.
Crucial conflict.
Oh,
Nah,
you know,
in the middle
Hey,
in the middle of the barn.
Yep, me and Uncle Howdy.
Oh, yeah,
Nah.
and that's y'all too.
y'all too. Give me,
y'all-
give me Rob Van Dam.
actually,
I don't want him at my cookout.
because he gonna bring in. Well, he gonna bring the smoke.
Yeah,
Somebody-
and more
He
ways
gonna
than
bring
one.
the smoke, but also he gonna bring about 6 of his girlfriends with him.
Yep.
And see
Oh,
that,
Lord.
and that means you bring 6 girlfriends with you.
No, that means that we gonna get shut down. We going to jail.
That's what I was leading to.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we going to jail. Never mind. We gonna leave him
yeah,
at home.
now it just so happens he was on.
If that was the case, then we might as well invite Uncle Luke to the cookout.
Now, well, he was
Again.
on A&E last week on biography series.
He was in Richmond last month.
That's a
Huh?
This is Richmond. That ain't that was kind of that won't even that was
Matter of fact, hold on, in Uncle Luke in town today?
what?
Over at,
I don't know.
I thought I saw something about Uncle Luke supposed to be in town.
Somebody direct.
I thought it was last month that he
I'm
came.
gonna keep my mouth closed.
I don't know. It was near. It was at the Redskins training camp.
Yeah,
So.
it was.
If he is in Richmond tonight or today,
I think he is because I remember seeing on the 29th,
That's all right.
and that's today.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm
But
not.
like I said, I may have been reading the
We
wrong
are
flyer,
on the
but Uncle Luke
podcast
might
show.
be in town
I'm
tonight.
gonna keep my thoughts to myself because we on the podcast show.
Okay, what about Mick Foley?
Oh, yeah. Only if he come as Mankind.
Oh no,
Or Cactus Jack.
Oh, Dude Love.
No, I don't want Dude Love.
Cactus Jack.
I don't want Dude
No,
Love. I
Cactus
want give me Mankind or Cactus Jack. Nick Foley.
I would say
Only
Cactus
when you
Jack.
coming to my cookout.
All right, I got one for you. Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
As a woman, I would say no because she starts trouble.
I like
It's entertaining on TV, but she can't come to my house. No.
Uh-oh.
And then especially if we invited Rhea, negative.
Right.
Oh yeah, I want
supposed to
that.
have a ring
Yep,
out
that's
there.
why I want that cat fight at the
Jerry.
pool. I want that cat fight in the pool.
Negative.
You know
They
what?
ain't gonna make it to the pool. That's
Now,
on
see,
site.
look.
That's
this,
on site.
Right.
See, this could be Sonya versus Liv in a match.
You won't.
Let's book it.
Liv will make it. She gonna be asking for Rhea to come out there and help her.
And Rhea ain't coming.
You want cheese on your burger?
You now want this smoke here.
You want your cornbread?
Oh, you ain't gonna have
No. I got one.
What's that?
And it's probably an automatic yes, but I gotta ask anyway. I actually want the yeet and the no yeet there. I want
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
Jimmy and Jay.
So do we want the Nature Boy there?
Nature Boy is gonna bring the smoke too.
No.
What?
All right.
Wait a minute. Why?
All right, I got one
outside. Nature Boy is too wild. I don't want him getting too drunk and whipping
we're
everything
talking
out in front of
about
everybody.
Just Dylan.
Oh no, I want the Willing and
Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan. Limousine
No.
riding, jet flying.
Okay, then so if that's
All right,
the
hold
case,
on.
so
Let
if
me
that's
ask
the
you
case,
this, then, Mill. If you had the choice,
Come on.
do Willie Nelson or the Nature Boy get an invite to the cookout?
both of them.
Willie Nelson, definitely.
Both of them would get it.
But why not? Why not both? Because I'm with her.
Willie Nelson ain't pulling nothing out.
Nature Boy gonna get. I mean, what? It's just because Nature Boy is gonna indulge in everything.
Nature Boy is bringing the smoke. I keep telling y'all, he bringing his smoke.
No, he can bring that Carolina barbecue though.
He can do that too.
But no, you say he can't come to your cookout, but he gonna
Look,
come.
As long as he keeps his pants on, we cool.
I think,
He might get one more match.
As long as he keeps his pants on, we cool.
Now I think that he
Now, what
realized in
is
his
the,
old
is the
age.
cookout is the cookout open bar for everybody?
No. Jimmy and Jay cannot drink if they got keys. We need to take their keys from them because they're not about to get on another mugshot.
Oh no. Well, and
Everybody we talking about are heavy drinkers now. This is not a.
Oh,
well, if that's the case, there'll be a lot of Ubers swimming around.
this is
Not a cookout without
these are
alcohol.
slouches when it comes to the alcohol.
that means that we need to just because see, I was trying to be responsible. Then I thought about it. I might be just
We in trouble anyway.
There's no way. It's no cookout without alcohol.
It's never complete without alcohol, card parties, or fight somewhere.
No, it ain't got to be fights, but we can definitely have alcohol, spades, and dominoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the happy flavors.
Okay, so we got the uncle's table. We got the fight in the pool and the ring. Who we have for the aunties table?
Naomi coming to my cookout.
Yeah. Well, she's coming to the cookout. She ain't got no choice.
She's a oos.
She coming with Jimmy.
All right. Okay, I got one. How about Bailey?
Yeah,
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 Yeah.
I can rock with Bailey.
yeah.
I can rock
So what about Bianca and Jade?
I'll take Bianca.
Bianca,
with
yes.
Bianca. Yes,
Jade,
no.
maybe not.
Why Jay no?
Cause Jade a little uppity. and that's
I'm
coming
sorry.
from me.
Nah, we
Jade look like she'll come.
I
to
don't-
the
I don't-
cookout and
I don't
wanna
trust her.
challenge you to a push-up challenge.
I don't trust Jade. I'm sorry. Not,
That's why Jade can't come to my cookout.
But Bianca can come because she can bring her husband.
yeah.
See, now that's
And
bad.
then of course he gonna bring
No.
Doc.
He's gonna bring Dominic. What's his name?
No,
Dominic.
he's gonna
Dawkins.
bring Docs. He's gonna bring Docs. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah,
automatic
man.
because.
And they're fun.
Yeah, Street Profits, they can come.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
Bobby Lachey gonna come with the uncles.
What?
For
Bob,
the uncle.
Who?
Bobby Lashley.
Lashley?
Lashley, yeah.
Lachey?
You know what? Y'all leave Sonya alone. Bless her heart. Y'all leave her alone.
Now, I would invite Bobby Boucher to my cookout.
That's where I thought she was going with it.
He can
I
come
was gonna say he could bring the water.
No.
Mama said.
Damn.
Wow.
You ain't right, no more.
Mama said
Y'all knew when I messed up Dawkins' name that it was coming out wrong.
alligators are
Well, we
hungry.
knew where you were going.
Right.
I already knew.
I got you. I got you.
We knew.
Appreciate it.
I knew you were saying Bobby Lashley, but you
I said Lachey, clear
You-
as day.
you hit
Yes,
that-
I
I know.
did, with enthusiasm.
you hit that French giant
Hey,
with the height. With the,
Loud
with
and
the-
wrong.
with-
Hey,
with-
Loud and wrong.
Hey,
now
look.
it ain't wrong.
Hey, look. Hey, look. You know how you separate the L and the A from the Lashley? She hit the comma on that job.
Hey, look, it's almost like when you say Target, it's Target.
Yeah, with that.
See?
That's not me.
See?
That was
And
not
there
me.
you,
I'll take the Lashley and the Lachey.
well, there you go.
That
And just like that, we just went straight off the rail.
I'm gonna take a little bit off the rails.
was-
So we got about 15 more minutes left.
Oh my God!
Vince McMahon.
I'm gonna
Hell
take a little
no.
bit
No.
No,
No, because then I have to watch my drinks because they will be spiked
right.
probably.
no chance in here.
Plus, if we have everybody over
You're
there, everybody
fired.
gonna take a turn. And,
No, we ain't going. No.
No.
Vince that bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
All right, babe. Who are you gonna say?
I'm gonna ask y'all about Kurt Autry. Is he invited?
what?
Kurt,
Yeah.
Kurt Autry.
Yes.
No,
Uncle Kurt? Yes.
no.
Well, hold on. Wait, are we still?
I want brother John.
Are we still on wrestling?
Give me
Nah.
No, he don't go
He-
into
You just went straight on like okay.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna take it a little bit further.
Yeah, you
I want
did.
John Burkett at my cookout.
Yeah, me too.
John
No,
Burkett.
no,
Yes.
because then if
John-
something happens, if he got a report,
I'll take Juan Condi over John Burkett.
No,
Why?
I would not. I would
no,
not.
because if
Juan
something happens at our
Condi is-
cookout, he's gonna have to report us. I'm not trying to be on TV.
Right.
No, hey man, hey look.
Hey, look. Hey, what you think,
John
Uncle Kurt?
Burkett does a little bit too
So-
much investigating.
So Uncle Kurt ain't gonna do the same thing?
No, he is not,
He
because
says,
he's not gonna do that.
yeah.
I
Because
don't.
whatever he do outside of Channel 6 don't get reported.
What John? What Kurt ain't on Channel 6.
What don't matter?
You still
Doesn't
saying
matter.
it wrong.
Her angle that you said.
35. He's still in there.
You say-
Well, he ain't on 35.
And you still saying loud and wrong, man.
What are you on 12? Well,
Yeah,
I know.
but you just said his name loud and wrong. You said Kurt Angle.
I said Kurt.
He's
I
on
ain't
whatever
say
channel that you say USA was on. What was it, 33?
Oh no, I know. I ain't-
We got the channels confused. And we know where you were going. We just went straight. Okay.
Yeah,
We knew where he
Yeah,
We knew what the intention was.
I take
Oh,
John. Yeah, John Burkett to my cook. Oh
No.
no.
Yeah, okay. All right, no, he can go to your cookout. You exactly right.
Can Joe Morrison come to y'all cookout?
Who?
Joe Morrissey?
No.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You think so?
I got
Yep.
nieces. Nope.
No.
Yep.
I got nieces. Nope.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
we got a mixed crowd in here.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I can remember when we was kids, Joe was the best Commonwealth attorney in the state of Virginia.
He also hadn't been arrested yet.
But hold on. You can't hold that against him because Henrico County allowed him to be his own lawyer in that case. And he got himself 6 months in jail for all the crazy shit with his baby mama.
All right, so you got to realize they say the dumbest person to defend is yourself. I don't care if you're a lawyer, but you don't defend yourself in a court case.
But it worked out for him.
It definitely did.
It worked out for him.
We got the boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daniels, joining us.
How do you end up from going from that court case to being a senator?
Because Virginia sometimes.
And Mark, as you can tell, we have gone off the The sports talk is over. We are off the rails. Mark, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
How's everybody?
Oh,
Mark should
everybody's
tell
like,
us who he's inviting to a cookout.
Oh man.
yeah, we just we playing this game out of creators called Who's Invited to the Cookout, and we named all some wrestling figures. Now we named just naming prominent figures that we know and seeing, and we're giving our take on these folks. So, but hold on.
Now hold on.
Before we gotta put a pin in this and get back to this later.
Yeah, we got to talk about Mark's wheelhouse tonight.
Mark,
UFC 303.
No. I gotta ask Mark a specific question. Now, Shauna, we don't mind if we talk a little bit about boxing real quick, do you?
Nope.
Alexander Usyk, thank you. Alexander Usyk vacated his titles.
What the hell?
Wait.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
For what?
What?
That's why I need to ask Mark.
Wait a minute. Whoa. All right.
For what?
This is news to me.
Yes. I posted it when it happened.
Days ago.
I probably missed it.
Yeah, Alexander Usyk vacated his title, and I didn't know what's going on with that.
Oh, it was pretty simple. They anticipated he gave up the IBF title, not the other belts, because they wanted him to fight a mandatory instead of fighting Tyson Fury in a rematch to IBF. So he vacated that title. So Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois will fight for that IBF title in August. I believe it's August. So it was anticipated. He wants to he's got to honor the rematch for Fury, and whoever would have been the next in line of fighting could have took step aside money, which I would have done that. But the IBF ordered him to defend the title against someone else. He said nope. So he vacated it. So Joshua and Dubois will fight for that vacant title.
So that's like what they did with Bud.
Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the same thing they did to Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, he had to give up one of the titles after one of his fights because the same thing.
It's just not enough time to recover between fights.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing I had going on. So what else is going on in the boxing world?
But Tank, like I said, he's going to end up fighting Vasily Lomachenko. That'll be a good fight. Tank should still get it. I mean, Lomachenko is 38, he's past his prime. But we'll see. Again, you're going to have Bud that's going to fight next month. You got Teofimo Lopez, who's actually fighting today. He's fighting some dude from Marshall Walker. And then you got, that's about it for the foreseeable future. But he's fighting somebody tonight. I can't remember this dude's name. That's why I said from Marshall Walker to nobody. Yeah, that's about it. There ain't too much going on. What I was curious about with you guys, I was wondering if you guys were going to have an NBA draft special, but it's kind of hard having a draft special, I guess, when you don't know none of the dudes in the draft. I didn't know none of these cats. I mean,
thank you.
France must be the place to go. I mean, to be. everybody from. I mean, I didn't know anybody in that draft. I honestly didn't. Not until about the 8th pick.
So what you feel
It's
about?
the first time I've ever been in that position where I didn't know none of these guys.
Don't feel bad, Mark. You weren't the only one.
Oh yeah, that's what the 8th pick was. What Dillingham from Kentucky, right?
No, it was Cleveland was the only one that I've realistically seen play
Well, don't forget,
from Connecticut.
you got Zach Edey. He got drafted too. He
So
was off number 9.
But see, you know what? That's the one run shit got thrown in the game because everybody was anticipating him going to number 17 at the Lakers. I had a feeling when they said Memphis, I said, man, they lost Steven Adams. They really ain't got no big man. Maybe they'll give Zach Edey a shot and see what happens. And basically what they did.
You think Zach and Ja work?
You know, this kid's better than what people think.
Oh,
I mean, you know, if you looked at it in that game against Connecticut, the national title game, he had like 40. And the thing about this kid is that he played nearly the entire game. So, I mean, there's no question about it. Stanima, the big thing now is, like we said before, if this would have been 15 years ago, he'd have been the first pick in the draft because he's a center.
I just thought about something. I forgot.
You know?
Deontay Murray is a Pelican now.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only trade that went down either.
But still, you got to keep Brandon Ingram, and they have a legitimate big three with Brandon.
Nope.
And Zion if he stays healthy.
Well, here's the thing. Brandon Ingram is on his way out. You can't really build anything with Zion because he
don't stay healthy.
No, he's just not that dude. It's the thing that's weird is this. I know people will say, "Huh?" New Orleans is going to end up they're going to get ready to get worse.
You think so?
Because they got to get rid of Brandon Ingram, who I thought was the best player they had.
I feel if you find a way to keep him just because of that move and make that trade, even if you keep that three together for just this year, I could see them being in the playoffs right now.
I don't really expect much. I mean, they let Larry, to me, I've always liked him. He just stays hurt. They traded Larry Nance Jr. DeJounte Murray has proven to me that he can score, but that's about it. He ain't going to be that guy that's going to make – if he was going to make a change in a franchise, he'd have done it in Atlanta with Trae Young.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's still only one of the few players in the last 4 to 5 years that averaged 25 and 5.
Yeah, but what did his team do?
Yeah.
So I always thought that was a wrong move for him to leave San Antonio to go to Atlanta because both of y'all point guards.
Well, they have been. Well, the difference is he's like 6'6" or something like that. But they was projecting him to, the Lakers supposedly looking at him in free agency. But see, this year I'm not going to get caught up into them because their decision making is terrific also. So, free agency I believe starts tonight or tomorrow or something like that. And Paul George opted out of his deal with the Clippers. Here's the one that could get scary, but I don't think it ain't gonna mean nothing.
I like what the Knicks did.
Yeah, LeBron opted out of his contract with the Lakers.
He did.
Now, D'Angelo Russell must have realized there wasn't a lot of market for him because he opted to stay in and take up $18 million, which really screws everything that they could possibly do. The Knicks are to me, the biggest threat to Boston in the Eastern Conference. But I believe Paul George is going to Philadelphia.
Yeah, he is. I think so too.
Now, Russell Westbrook opted back into his contract, which was a smart move. I mean, James Harden's still out there.
I heard Houston chasing KD.
Yeah, it's been some rumor running around that. And then of course Phoenix like, no, we ain't trading nobody.
But
Oh,
see,
you know what?
but
Phoenix is the point where you almost want to just throw a bomb in that locker room and just blow that team up because you don't have. There's nothing to work with. You got Bradley Bill when he's past his prime.
and see that's the one contract. That's the one player that I let go.
Well, how you gonna get from under that deal he got? I mean, you got several things going on up in Golden State. Clay, they're kind of stuck. I don't know how it works, but Chris Paul's owed $30 million next year. There's no way I would have ever.
They already talking about him. They trying to work a deal to send him back to the Clippers.
And you know what? For that, that may be to me one of the worst because neither one of them's gonna win the chip. I mean, it's like you're basically trading tires, retreads. Because again, like Chris Paul, we know the history behind that. Paul George, he has some good games, but in the playoffs, he's inconsistent, and that's why we give him all these nicknames like PlayStation P, or whatever, or he's so inconsistent.
Is Paul George invited to the cookout?
Yeah, I would let him come to my cookout. Yeah,
Oh man,
I mean, yep, because he definitely still had the name Playoff P, and yep, I let Paul George.
As long as
I like scores.
as long as we don't call him Potato Salad P.
Oh man, you guys crazy.
oh yeah.
Hey,
God.
hey,
You know what? We might have to keep that in mind.
hey, look. Even though he ain't got no ring,
Nope.
but he definitely has been a lot better than a lot of people that has got rings
Hey, Emma.
on teams with great players.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a nice little.
Hold on. All right. Just because I said that, does Steve Kerr come to your cookout? Because Steve Kerr got a lot of championships because he was just a role player.
Yes.
I mean, Steve Kerr got about 7 rings.
No, he got more than that.
I think he's got 9, doesn't he?
No, he got 11. He might almost
Well, no,
got 11.
because he's already got what?
All right, hold on. He won.
He got 3 with Chicago.
That's 3.
He won 2
He got-
with San Antonio.
That's 5, and
He won.
and 4 in Golden State.
So he got
That's 9. Yeah.
Hold on. You got to think about it. He also won 2 more as an assistant in San Antonio after
No.
he got as a player.
No, let me see this. Let me. I got to look this up.
I think he almost got like 11.
Well,
'Cause he got-
I know for sure.
I know he got 9 as a. Well, all right. Let me see.
Well, I know he's got 9 as a player and coach.
Let me see. He got 3. He got 5 as a.
He got 5
He got
as-
5 as a player.
Nah.
He got 9 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because and I'll tell you why. Because he can bring a lot of wisdom. That's why.
Hey, but look.
He brings a lot of wisdom.
So do I bring him? Do I bring him and Mark Jackson?
No. You bring him. No. You bring Mark Jackson and Robert Horry.
No Steve Kerr.
Really?
No Steve Kerr. You bring Mark Jackson and Robert.
Oh,
you can bring all
hold
three
on.
of them.
Matter of fact, you want to bring Mike Breen? Bring him to the cookout.
Do you let Chris Webber to the cookout?
Oh, man. We got quiet quick on that one, didn't we?
Plus Webb, C Webb. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Do we let the hanging of 81 on Jalen Rose to the cookout?
The Mamba?
probably.
The Mamba?
Yeah, do we let that 81 come to the cookout? That Jalen Rose got pretty much. He predominantly got squats for most of it. But do we let Jalen Rose to the cookout?
I'll probably say yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Shaq to my cookout.
I gotta say, yeah.
Oh, I got one for you.
I let Shaq as my DJ.
How about this? Do you let Stephen A come to the cookout?
Definitely.
Yes. And the sisters.
Definitely.
And Stephen A. and the sisters.
And Sonya says no.
What?
She don't know Stephen A. like we know Stephen A.
Do you let Skip to the cookout?
Stephen A. starts a mess.
No, I'm not going. Just for damage control, I'm not inviting Skip to the cookout.
What about Shay Shay?
Oh, he's definitely gonna bring the drinks.
Right.
He's bringing that.
Yeah, bring that yak.
He's gonna bring the yak.
And he's really gonna have people telling their secrets. So yeah, he can come.
There'll be a lot of secrets will be revealed in one night.
Do we let Kim Hart to the cookout?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Because he like Uncle Shay Shay, he gets you to tell some things.
He's funny. Oh, we can play that game that he has. What was that Zoom game we were watching?
Oh, Cold as Balls.
What?
No. Not that.
What the hell? What are y'all watching?
Oh yeah, that is a show.
What
that
are
he
you?
got.
Yeah, it's a show he got called Cold as Balls.
Yeah, he be interviewing people in the ice tub.
That was something like
the Zoom game where he had the celebrities and they were playing through Zoom.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I forgot what it's called. Though,
Cold as Balls. All right, yeah.
All right, so I got one. Well, I don't know. Brian Windhorst.
Oh boy,
is he invited to the cookout?
That's a coin flip.
That's a coin flip.
That's a coin flip. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. No, he's that big dude on ESPN. He be criticizing Luka.
Yeah, that's the one that ripped Luka in the finals. Oh. Yeah, him.
Big white guy.
The fat white boy?
Yeah.
I'm
about to say no.
I wanted you to say that before I followed up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What, you invite him?
You said it first.
Yeah, why we had to try to describe it.
Reporting live.
A reporter who blasted Luka.
Channel 10.
Okay.
Joe Clark.
Somebody help me.
Nope, that's your friend.
Oh Lord.
Talk about fictional characters now. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. That's why I shut my screen off. I'm not doing it.
You're not entertaining this foolishness. You had to sneak one in there.
Get the chains off the door.
What is? Oh God, we just went.
All right, well, guys, it's time for us to get out of here.
Keep it on there, and that's how it ends.
Yeah,
thanks Romo for ruining that one.
But it is 6:00. Anybody got any parting words? We ride out here next week. Hold on, next week we're doing the show at 9:00 because we got a comedy show to go to in Newport News.
No, that's not next week.
That's not next week.
Next week is
the week after
WWE.
Oh, Money in the Bank next week. Oh yeah, so we'll be at same time, same channel, same channel.
Yeah. Do me a favor, just keep me updated on the times because I'm starting to come in. It'd be like 12 minutes left. I looked at the clock when I looked and I said, "Oh my goodness, wait a minute."
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. Next week we gonna pick up with the sports more than
and more on Bronny James. We got to get your thoughts on that next week.
Well, I can tell you that one real quick. He shouldn't have got drafted. I mean, he shouldn't have got drafted, but you can't be mad. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. You know what? His dad had the pull to be able to do that for him. I ain't mad at it. The only thing, I mean, we don't look at things contrast to that. Hell, the Dodgers drafted Mike Piazza as a favorite of Tom Lasorda because Tom Lasorda was that was his godfather. I mean, and he wasn't projected to get drafted. I mean, teams do this. I mean, teams do it. I remember. I can't remember what team it was, but this is like back in the early '80s. They drafted Landon Turner out of Indiana, and the problem was, and Landon Turner got hurt in a car accident with the paraplegic, but they did it out of respect to him. So I mean, he got drafted. There was another guy at USC I thought that should have got drafted that didn't. A lot of people were pissed because they figured there's guys that could have got drafted instead of him. But guess what? It ain't their team. It ain't their call. Deal with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
And
then you posted the boy from the Bucks.
Oh, well, Giannis's brother.
It stands.
I mean, this cat gets commercials and everything.
Yeah. And let's not act like the Lakers are new to this because
they drafted. Hey, you got to remember they took Giannis's other brother.
Correct.
And this dude got a ring.
Correct.
And then when they realized Giannis wasn't coming to Los Angeles, they cut him the next year. But they still, I mean, they took a chance.
It's not like they never. That's not like their first rodeo.
Yeah,
I mean,
do you think JJ really is the solution to the problem in that?
Well, let me ask you a question. Was Jesse Barty Ventura the answer to the problem when he won the governor of Minnesota? No, I mean he ain't the answer to this. When you got Monty Williams that was available, when you got Sam Cassell, who has been an assistant for over 20 years, and you don't get a sniff. No.
Hey, look,
see,
Mill did say this though. When they had, or before they even had JJ Redick, he said if they had JJ Redick, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to draft 3-point shooters and become a 3-point shooting team. And what they did in the draft is hide get 3-point shooters before they even thought about Bronny.
Yep.
Their most important picks, they used it on 3-point shooters. I'm sorry to say, in my eyes, the Bronny James pick is LeBron pitch on being the greatest of all time. And you're still not going to get old. Even if social media look at it that way, LeBron, in my eyes, doesn't finish above MJ or Kobe as a GOAT.
Here's my thing on that one. I'll say this. He'll be in the top 10, bottom half.
Top 3.
No, he ain't getting in the top 3 for me. He ain't getting in the top 5 if you want to know the truth. When it comes to that real quick, I'm to say straight up, MJ gonna be number 1. Always. My second is gonna always be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Third is gonna be Bill Russell. Fourth is going to be Magic Johnson. And fifth for me is going to be Larry Bird. That's just me. Will Chamberlain could be 5'8". I mean, he's not better than any of those cats.
That's a tough act to follow. And you the number 1 all-time leading scorer, and you still not being recognized as the GOAT.
Hey, guess what? Emmitt Smith is the all-time leading rusher, but who do we recognize as the greatest running back to ever play the game?
The best running back in NFL history, in my eyes.
Walter Payton or Barry Sanders. To me, it ain't Emmitt. Jim Brown actually is the GOAT.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end the show on what Kevin Harris loves to hate. A trivia question. Because we gotta give a shout out to another guy that's trying to be in some very elite company, Al Horford. Al Horford is coming back for another, his 18th season?
18.
Yeah, he just got himself in the Hall of Fame with that ring, but go ahead.
Yeah. So
you say
Al Horford is coming back. And if Boston repeats next season, Al Horford will join some elite company as only the third player in NBA history to go back-to-back championships in college and in the pros. Who are those other two gentlemen?
I know Udonis Haslam is one of them.
No, he is not.
No, he's not. It would be.
Floyd.
It would
You
be.
don't know one of them.
It would be Kareem,
Correct.
and it would be. Let me think. The college part is. Let me think. It would be Kareem, and who would be the other person that would have done this? It would have been Bill Russell.
Correct. There's only three. Back-to-back in college and back-to-back in the pros.
Wow.
He'll be number 3 if he wins.
Yeah, if he wins.
I don't know, because
Udonis has only won one of them James in Florida.
No, because I I really rock with the Knicks, and that move was big on us on the low. That Miles Bridges move was a quiet move.
Well, you got damn near the whole starting five for that Villanova roster that won the title there.
Again, nepotism.
But see, the crazy thing about the whole thing about with that foe from Villanova, you move Julius Randle to your 5.
No, you gonna move him to another team because he can already get traded.
He's still there. He's still there.
Well, free agency starts tomorrow. Trust me, he can already get traded. They may be the one that makes the move for Paul George. I know it sounds crazy. Don't be surprised.
Why would you let him go but you already Hardestin, he in OKC already.
No, he ain't gone. Hartenstein, he ain't gone.
Yeah, he is.
Where did you see that?
I seen it on my ESPN now. They traded him already. They kept Mitchell Robinson though. And they just gave what? Adam, the boy from Toronto that they traded for, they gave him $212 million.
All right, guys, we gotta talk about that later. It has been the Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I'll see y'all in church tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.